Niners! I'm loving the reasoning behind why I'm late. First, let me apologize for that. But Casey, you were right. I was bringing the cows, and you know how cold it is outside? And they won't accept me putting a coat on them. There's always that one cow that keeps thinking I'm going to threaten to eat him. I said, you're a cow. You've got milk. I don't want your meat. Fam, you know, this is the finale. The finale, can you imagine when we started this season? Here we go. NFL season finale. 49ers versus Rams, Week 18 preview. You make the call, fam. And tonight's call will be a little more difficult than usual because there's nothing to go on. Well, let's talk about it. The 49ers-Rams game being scheduled to be the final regular season chapter. That was already suspect as soon as I read it on the schedule. We got to way back in, which month did we get the schedule? Anyway, I said to myself, the Rams aren't going anywhere. I have been surprised by the fact that Rams are in the playoffs. But the thing is, I said, man, what is that game going to be? Because I already knew where the 49ers were going. If nothing else, we were going to roll through the NFC. But I didn't really know we were going to roll this easily. Because at some point, you realize the potential of our team. When you looked at all the roster pieces, all the time put in, all the experience. And Brock Purdy looked good last year coming out of the season, and he had just put in a few weeks. What's he going to look like this year? A lot of people say, his arm's doing, there's no way to expect anything good from that arm. I mean, and that was a damn lie, because the dude's arm is fine, and he is doing great and has broken 49er records. Do you know how many famous quarterbacks we've had on this team? Brock's the best one of them statistically in a one-year window. Let's see what he looks like in a few years. But right now, man, Brock Purdy, that boy, and he's grown and evolved since week 1. That's not the same Brock Purdy. That little movie he did with Ayuk the other day, boom, shot that in the pocket. Wham. You know those movies where they slow down the breathing. He's telling Ayuk where to go. Wham! Touchdown. Brock! What the? Whoa! So I'm telling you right now, I don't know what we got here in Brock Purdy, but I like what I see right now. We'll see. We'll see. And as I said about the Rams games, lo and behold, it is suspect. However, for the sake of keeping the regular season win streak alive, which would bring the total, we've already got 9 in a row, it would bring it to 10. Now, see, this is the thing. If it weren't for the win streak, I would not care. No, I would. I don't like the Rams. I really don't. I don't like the Hawks. I don't like the Cowboys under any circumstances. Even if we went out and played in the street football or some playground somewhere, if they have Rams on their jerseys or Cowboys on their jerseys, and Seahawks on beat. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about that. Going to the phones for your predictions on this weekend, NFL 18, Rams. This game only has meaning because, fam, who amongst the Niner faithful doesn't mind if we lose this game? Seriously. There are those who are sensible and rational people. I'm not. I don't want it. I don't want it. I can't stand it. I'll reveal that right now, though, because people like Rudy and others will, you guys lost. Big-time Santa Clara 49ers. You guys lost another game, huh? God, it's really is. Anyway, fam, the bad news first, though. Coach Shanahan informed reporters that quarterback Jason Verrett suffered a torn rotator cuff in practice. He'll undergo season-ending surgery. It is amazing how the football gods just don't want him playing. JV's injury now puts pressure on the Niners starting. And by the way, Jason, man, as long as you feel like coming back, keep coming back, man. I just know there's sooner or later. Oh, when is this going to stop? Kyle's been saying great things about us. He's been looking good in camp. Kyle even complicated him, told me, man, you look great, man. I didn't expect you to look like you look. So Jason Verrett was playing up to the caliber which we needed him to play. Now that he's missing, see, we got a problem, fam, and it's a little more serious. If we can go the whole playoffs without an injury, okay, but JV's injury now puts pressure on the Niners starting corners. Mooney Ward, Diamo. I call him Diamo because every time I say Demo, people, no, not Demo ain't playing corner. No, Diamo. And Ambry Thomas to remain healthy for the rest of the playoff run. It's asking a lot, fam. It's real scary, too. Now, what happens? You see, because if Red was going to play a heap, I mean, he was going to get a heaping help of snaps this week. I mean, this game, the tough DB3, as I call it, the tough DB3, Demo, Mooney, and Ambry. That hand's going to be okay. It's going to have that fixed. But he was going to come in for Ambry this week, no matter what. DB3 is the tough DB3 has been having a successful season, as evidenced by all three are in the top 30 of PFF's coverage grades among corners, with at least 50% of their team's coverage snaps. It's in every week. But suddenly now, they're now just one injury away from struggling. You got Isaiah Oliver. Fam, how terrorized are you going to be when Isaiah Oliver trots out on the field in a serious game? You ever thought about that? See, I don't want to bring doom and gloom to this yet because there's no point getting worried. Kind of inexperienced Samuel Womack or rookie Darrell Luter Jr. That's all that's holding between entering the game. One injury in there, and all three should see a heaping help and no snaps on Sunday's meaningless regular season finale. But the Niners would rather not have to turn to any of these guys during the playoffs, please. In any case, Sunday should provide the team with more insight into what they truly have with Oliver. We're back to Luter Jr. Isaiah Oliver was the starting nickel, as you know, start the season, scared the bejesus out of every last one of us. We were getting banged around, slapped and kicked and punched, spat upon. Oliver's man was always open, and every quarterback in the game knew about it. He was benched immediately after the bye week in favor of Ambry Thomas. Ambry came in and started looking good. Ambry! He'll be back. I understand he'll be back in a couple of weeks. Oliver's now just considered the team's emergency safety, which is another position that the Niners are running a little thin on. Talanoa Hufanga, actually the guy that got that was on special teams. They're saying he may be back if we get to the final. Samuel Womack doesn't appear to have the level of trust from his coaches that he maybe once had as a rookie. I remember as a rookie year, we did feel really strongly about it, Womack. I don't know what's happened. His status on the depth chart is pretty low. I'm looking way down. Samuel's mainly special teams these days, and that's pretty much exclusive yet. But you know what? For the most part, Womack looks like the best special teams player we got. Recent fifth-round pick Darrell Luter has spent the first half of the rookie season on the PUP list. Not a good sign. Since being activated to the 53-man roster, he has played 20 snaps. They weren't bad either. All at outside corner. There are no worries about him. In fact, Niners assistant GM Adam Peters has nothing but good things to say about him. Says his maturity, his athleticism. I like all of what I see. And as Peters puts it, he's that player you can play right away, which is one of the reasons why I drafted him in the first place. Luter Jr. comes in the game. There's no real reason. He's had enough movement out there to see the speed. Sometimes from sitting down on the sidelines, you can get a gauge as to how fast things are moving out there. You make the transition from college ball into the pros. See, because that's what usually freaks people out, especially the corners. So we may see what Peters is talking about in regard to Luter Jr. this Sunday. Real quick, fam. Per Coach Shanahan, the Niners plan to activate Ray McCloud from the IR, a move likely to occur tomorrow. This decision ensures the team will have their best special teams returner back in time for the playoffs. Ronnie Bell, man, I ain't taking. I'm just saying, man. You do. You're a good receiver, though, bro. You are damn good. I like you out there. I just don't want you fielding the ball no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's scary. You work on it, you'll be okay. You know what I like about Ronnie Bell? It's our receiving core. I figure it's going to be Ronnie Bell. Even though they haven't told Debo and Ayuk yet, probably. Ronnie Bell, Juwan Jennings, understand he is off the wall. I'll get back to Juwan Jennings, Ronnie Bell, and probably Ray. That's not a bad trio. I got Warner out there to tight end. You know, Sam Darnold. Got running backs. Running backs not a problem. I want the Rams' ass beat. I can't stand it. Earlier today, when asked about plan for McLeod, but Shannon did say it's technicality, but we've already made the decision. He'll be up because what the Niners must make a corresponding move to create space for Ray on that 53-man roster now because he's been hanging out in the IR for such a while, right? Coach didn't disclose a specific move, mentioning that the coaches haven't spoken to the affected player yet. Who's going to get the bad news tomorrow, fam? I can't even imagine. Everybody plays pretty much. It doesn't necessarily have to be a wide receiver anyway. I wonder who it's going to be. Because TDP is already, they got him wearing suits and ties on the sideline. So it's not going to be him. He's not even considered anyway, right? 6 Niner players have been ruled out for Sunday's regular season finale against the Rams. Eric Armstead, same names like safety Jair Brown, Ross Dwelly, Tashawn Gibson, Christian McCaffrey. They got to tie him up, though. I just know it. Ambry Thomas, that hand I was telling you about. Of course, you know, Miss Purdy's baby boy, Brock, Pro Bowl quarterback, will not play. Got more votes than anybody. And people are hating on it. Ooh, they're hating on it. They think it was rigged. They think people on social media found a way to cheat. They haven't paid any attention to what he's doing. Just, how did he get to be all them votes? Keep crying. You know what? I bask. I bathe in your tears. Give me some soap. Oh, yeah. Y'all just keep on crying, man. You provide me all the warm water I want, Jack. That's my quarterback. And if you're one of our playoff teams, you got a butt whooping coming. And watch him. Watch him. Watch him closely. Maybe he'll give you better credence as to why he is the top vote getter. I know he's popular. He's got a little baby face. He's out there doing crazy things. He's humble. Drives a combine at his girlfriend's father's place. You know, he's everything. You know, he's not a Rockwell photo. You know, in the regular. Anyway, he's got to force to take some rest, allowing him to rest ahead of the playoffs. Coach also confirmed that Trent Williams will play on Sunday. That worries me. Because, you know, Trent's ankles are always subject to being hurt. Nothing else can hurt that big monster, man. But his ankles are weak. Maybe just a few snaps in the first half, a quarter, something he can come and sit out. The 49ers 12-4 are the favorites, expected to win by at least a field goal, but less than a TD over the Los Angeles Rams. Despite the Rams having won 3 games in a row, the predicted point total for the game is 42. Bam, 29-17. Nick and Fred and all them dudes, they don't know they've been told they're planning on playing. We don't have, Shannon said we don't have enough people for everybody to rest and sit out. So we're going to see guys out there we don't want to see out there. And the Rams aren't fooling anybody. And we're supposed to be going vanilla, but you heard what Steve Young said at his conversation, right? I do expect Shanahan to do a little experiment, and I damn sure expect McVay to see what he can get away with. You know, they're going to try to keep it vanilla, but here and there, they're going to experiment. Could be a good game. Probably not. I just want the W under no circumstances. I got faith in Sam Darnold myself. A lot of people think he's complete garbage. But from what I see in preseason, I think in this particular situation, scheme, Sam's going to be fine, actually. Oh, God. Let's go to the phone and see what's going on. God, 49ers, win this game for me, please. Because you need to end the season on a W anyway. You don't need to be going in the season with an L just because, you know. Let's see. Some appreciation here. Mr. Block Ice, fam, couldn't call for the season playoffs. Play your game. Mr. Block Ice, I tell you. And for a bad old line, 4 1,000-yard players. Thoughts? Hey. See, we need to stop getting on that offensive line. They're not as bad as some other offensive lines around the league. Granted, they're not the worst. And somebody said they're ranked 24, but still, that leaves 7 or 8 teams. Got it, Jay Legend. Thanks, fam. Foresee Brock getting a spot on that left side of the wall next to Code after we get that bang, bang. It's definitely being considered. You know, I'm still contemplating the Legend, but you know, Brock, he's about to end. He's already got stuff in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, how's your night going, buddy?
It's going fine. Last week of the football season. Take a break and watch everybody else
last
kill
week,
each other.
right? Imagine the last game of the season, and we're supposed to get a snowstorm in the East Coast.
Glad we're not playing out there.
It's supposed to be snow tomorrow. I know it's supposed to snow, but it's supposed to be. But no, I can't wait for the last game of the season. You know, all the backups playing and see what we got with the backups, because that kind of helps too.
Yes.
No, it helps you, because then you know what the future is going to be like with them.
Or if they can help us going forward the next couple of days or next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I was worried about when we lost that quarterback for the year, but I hope he comes back next year, and I hope he comes back with us. I mean, I know it stinks. It's like every year he gets hurt. You know, Verrett. It's like a curse.
Practice.
God must really got him cursed.
I know.
Poor kid. I mean, poor guy. He got screwed last week with that touchdown that they scored. You know, Baltimore scored that touchdown a couple of weeks ago. And it's like that's what they did. They target that dude. They know that he's the weakest link, so they target him.
Verrett? No, they just caught him flat-footed on that play. Verrett's like not the weakest link on that team.
No, the other guy is. The other guy that we hope we all see.
Oh, you're talking about Isaiah. Oh, yeah. Isaiah. That's going to send chills down every 49er fan's spine as soon as he walks in the field.
Fun. Oh, I go crazy. I hope they don't re-sign him next year.
Ooh.
Go for somebody that,
I think he's got a 3-year contract. I haven't looked into that. Does anybody know how long Oliver's contract is? Oh, God.
Because, I mean, I would want him. If he's that bad, I would chew up the contract. Take the loss.
Well, I'll rewrite his contract. He can play special teams. He's a hard hitter. He's
do something with the dude. I don't know. Put him as a water boy.
You know how much water boys get paid? They get paid almost as much as Brock. Well, you know what?
Yeah, right.
We'll find out. You know.
Yeah. No, but I mean, Sunday's going to tell you. It's going to be, who's going to, like you said, there's not that much backup substitute. So I mean, I know Shanahan's going to have to use some of the guys, maybe not as much, but going to have to alternate left and right. I mean, he's got to do something. Quarterback, we're okay with, because we got Darnold. Maybe we'll put the third string guy in. Let the third string guy play.
I've heard that being said too. He may get some burn.
Yeah, let him play. No, you should play. See what you got with the third string, and see if he's good for enough to be a third string next year, or if you just, no, play him.
Could be a backup next year because Darnold might be leaving.
Yeah, or if we draft a quarterback later on to be a backup. We could always draft somebody later on in the draft. We always find gems later on in the draft.
Yeah, Kyle's going to be looking. He's going to get a quarterback because we got a lot of picks.
Oh, he is.
Every year he picks a quarterback and a running back, but not third-round running back, please.
No, first round, he needs to go after offensive tackle. That's what he needs to look at.
Oh, amen to that. And second round.
Amen. He needs to build an offense first. Offense is more important. Quarterback, he can pick up either later on or pick up a free agent quarterback rookie.
Or don't even, I mean, I don't really strain for a quarterback.
I mean, look at Brock. He was the last pick. Imagine if Brock didn't get picked and he was you know what I mean? Yeah.
Michael, that's never going to happen again. In our lifetime,
never.
In the children, grandchildren's life, that is never going to happen again.
Never.
No way.
Never going to happen in lifetime. Nobody in the last pick ever going to be like Purdy and getting this far in life.
It may never happen.
Never.
Period.
Maybe before, maybe after our time, me and you. Maybe when I'm not here and you're not here.
Eternity. Okay. What a chance of the last person in a draft picked and comes in and becomes a Pro Bowler. It just doesn't happen.
Oh,
I'm glad it's the 49ers.
I'm happy. Very happy. I'm very proud of Purdy. I'm very proud. I mean, very excited for the young kid.
Be billions.
Probably low as anything. Low as anything. I really shocked, A lot of people, my friends, were shocked. I said, "Why be shocked with a guy like him? He's 24. He's got a lot of playing time, man. He could be,
We'll see.
Maybe he can beat Brady's record with a lot of Super Bowls. I think he can. I have faith in this kid. Special, man. I'll be happy.
As long as Shanahan's around. You still need a great coach.
Shanahan, yep.
You know, every
Shanahan's a great
Super Bowl,
coach.
yeah, well, every Super Bowl guy has a great coach. You know, Arians,
Yeah,
Belichick.
Shanahan. I'm hoping he gets it. I'm hoping Shanahan gets it so he can be like his father.
Belichick. Wow,
You
think
know,
about that for a minute. Arians, Belichick, Walsh,
Belichick. Oh yeah, Walsh.
Lombardi.
Oh yeah,
Lombardi didn't win it,
Seifert.
but
How about George Seifert? George Seifert.
yeah. You got to have a great
Oh
coach.
yeah.
So
You got to have a great coach and great coaches around them. Not just one coach. You need a lot of coaches. Running back coach, quarterback coach, tight end, defensive coach. We got to have it all put together as one piece. They work together like a machine.
A great coach can recognize that kind of talent and put it on his staff. Look at D'Amico. Pull for the Texans.
I'm hoping Houston makes the playoffs. I'm hoping Houston makes the playoffs.
God.
I'm putting money on the table. Houston makes the playoffs, and I think Houston could do some damage in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You better watch. Houston could do damage in the playoffs. So teams in the AFC better watch out with Houston, man. Houston could be one of those Cinderella teams. You never know.
But Michael, look at the tree. You know, we over in Green
Yep.
Bay. That's 49er football. D'Amico.
Yep, Miami.
Miami.
Yep, 49ers.
I mean, you know,
Who else? I mean, you look at it. Some of these assistant coaches on other teams from 49ers, maybe. You never know. Some of these other assistants.
There are really no complete fails that left Shanahan and
Nope.
went somewhere else. Well, Robert Saleh.
Nope.
But Robert Saleh gets a bye
I feel
because
different.
he built that defense to be one of the best in the league.
Yes.
And Rodgers got hurt. That wasn't his fault. So yeah,
Got hurt.
no fails.
Jets will be back next year. Jets will be in the playoffs next year. They'll be back.
Right?
The
Yeah.
Jets will be back. They'll be back. They'll be back. I mean, I feel sorry for the dude. But you know what? Those are the rest of the teams. I'm hoping Seattle don't make it. I'm hoping that if we can beat the Rams, hope somebody can, you know. I don't want to see Seattle. I have too many Seattle friends.
You, as far as the playoffs?
No, I have a friend, a female friend who brags with me. She's a Seattle Seahawks fan. She always posts the Seattle stuff all over my stuff. Yeah.
Come in and change your blankets and things.
No, she was going to mail me a Seahawks jersey, and my daughter said, "Don't mail my dad a Seahawks jersey. He'll burn it."
Let me tell you one thing right now, Michael. If you feel very confident about, there is no danger. Even if the Hawks find a miracle way to get into the playoffs, there's absolutely zero chance of them beating the 49ers.
Yeah.
I say that with no shame and arrogance be damned. There is no way.
And I told Tony Wright, I mean, I know he wants to see Cousins going to Atlanta, but I said, maybe Russell Wilson. You never know. Because, Kirk Cousins might, go somewhere else. You don't know, Kirk.
No, the Falcons need to find something better with Russell Wilson. There's something wrong. Russell Wilson, for all intents and purposes, is probably finished.
Maybe the Atlanta needs to listen to the 49ers advice to draft a last-pick quarterback and see if he grooms like Purdy.
Detroit versus everybody.
How about Detroit get sent out in the first round, everybody? Everybody thinks Detroit's going to get knocked out in the first round, everybody.
Hey, no.
Detroit's not going to last. Vegas don't want Detroit.
They got to play the Rams, though. I got to see that game.
I got to see that. I'd love to see the Rams in Detroit and see the Rams beat Detroit, and then I could say Rams own Detroit.
Or say, hey, McVay, you still mad at Jared?
Yeah, you mad at Jared? Are you going to get love? Going to hug each other? You're going to say,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. No matter who plays, a rested 49ers team, healthy,
no.
There's no
You and
force.
I could come in and play. I could come and run.
There's
Let Big Show play. Big Show, you should go out and play for the 49ers Sunday.
I don't care about
Big
the
Show, go out there and play.
Ravens. Big Show, Ravens, anybody else. Ravens look good because the 49ers donated the game. There will be no donations in the Super Bowl.
Well, anybody can donate the game.
The Cowboys, Eagles.
But they're not going to last. Baltimore's getting out. Baltimore's not going to no Super Bowl. They'll probably get beat somehow.
Statistically, you could see who was
Somebody's
going
to beat them. Somebody's going to beat them. Cleveland might beat them. Cleveland might be the team that beats Baltimore.
Oh. Okay, see,
Or
that's the
Pittsburgh.
only. No, Steve. But the thing is, that's the only team that scares me in the playoffs. The freaking Browns. Okay, but you know what?
The Dogs.
Let's see what happens to them. All right. Yeah, we got to go, Mike. All right, give me your score.
All right, the score up. I would say, I know the 49ers are not getting, so I would say 27-17. They're not getting no 30, not with Darnold. 27-17.
Maybe.
Because Darnold's not no 30 touchdown.
You can Debo and the guys. Yeah, you're right. All right, 27-17.
Yeah. 17, brother. You have a good night. And good luck Sunday. And we're an Empire. Have a good night. Shout out for Tony Wright, Sharon, everybody. Love you all. Stay safe.
All right, Michael. Good night, fam. All right, I gotta lower my score too. I got 29. I should have 27 too.
27.
You know what? I'm gonna change my score to 27-17 as well. Better yet, wait a minute. Three touchdowns and a field goal. Unless I'm struggling with the math.
All right, Robert, you can't change after the fact.
I'm going 24-17. What's that on the phone? The production's looking at me like, what?
It's Bill Chill.
24-7. It's, yeah, okay. Anyway, Phil, it's Jill. Phil, I just realized we got a lot of firepower sitting on the bench, Phil. I don't know if they're going to be scoring all them points. Maybe. I don't know. What are you thinking?
I can't even guess what this game's going to come out to because it's like a preseason game.
It is. It actually is.
You never bet on preseason games.
You better not.
So, I think we're going to win.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd say 27-21.
All right, that close even.
And
because we don't know what the defense is going to look like. That's true. Who's rushing? Cleveland Farrell, Givens.
No, Farrell's going to play. I mean, he's going to.
Kinlaw.
Bosa's going to play.
On my edges.
Hargrave's going to play. Everybody but the guys that are injured.
Okay. You know what, though, Phil? That's a good thing. We don't want all those guys sitting around for 3 weeks. And they don't want to either. And everybody knows that's a formula for disaster.
The Rams are resting more guys because they have a game next week.
I forgot about that. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Yeah, they're going on the road.
Yeah, good. See? So when they're talking all that crap about, we beat you guys in 2021. Yeah, we had to play 2 games before we played you. You be glad
Honestly,
we play
I
you
don't
first.
think they beat us. Honestly, I think they'd rather play the Cowboys than the Lions.
Who? The Rams? You think they'd rather play the Cowboys and the Lions?
Yeah,
if they were
I think
smart,
they'd rather
they would.
Play the Cowboys than the Lions.
If they lose, I understand that is the case. They would play the Cowboys tomorrow. If they
Either
lose.
way, they got to play on the road.
Well, yeah, I mean, they got to bring the guitar and sing on the bus. But the thing is, you're right. I think Detroit would be worse for them than the Cowboys. The Cowboys have a knack for letting you come back on them, and the Cowboys don't like for you to run. And if Kieran's going to run, he wants to play them boys.
Here's a Texas boy. Your team sucks.
You're a Texas boy. If he Texas boy, the Cowboys better not lose in the first round, man. We'll never see him again. Which is probably not going to bother anybody, but still.
They'll be crying.
This
is so great. Yeah. I love it.
But, a little bit more after tomorrow. And this weekend, because our nothing's going to happen to us no matter what, right? But we're going to watch other teams struggling out there, battling, toiling, and getting beat up, and they're still going to fail. There's going to be some crying. Not us. We just sit back and watch them.
As long as we don't get any injuries.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it's too bad about Jason Verrett. I really feel
in practice. Oh, man. That's so bad.
The guy has tried so hard.
And how many comebacks? 3 comebacks with us?
8.
I mean, just
8
with us alone.
No, I mean over his career. 8.
Yeah, no, I knew about his career, but I mean with us alone, he's had at least 3.
Well, 4 or 5.
Prior to this.
Yeah.
And his heart, he still comes
back. And everybody loves him.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's really sad.
It's awful.
God. But I think he should hang it up now.
I was thinking the same thing. How much trauma you're going to take? Mentally, that's got to be taking a toll. Oh, man. But at least it's not a leg where he's got to go through hardcore rehab. It's a shoulder. Hey, if he comes back, I could not dare say.
I just think his soft tissue is, he gets injured.
Yeah, I know.
So time to hang it up.
Yeah,
hang it up.
Well, he'll have to soon. Jason.
But we need Eric Armstead to get healthy.
And they're just hoping he can make it back for the playoffs. There's no guarantees. Damn it.
Well, he's the guy.
I know.
He's the run stopper and the pass rusher.
Do you know anything about that condition?
He's the guy.
How long could? What do you think his status is right now? You think he can move around on it, or is Eric just laying back to stay out of danger?
He says he's going to be ready for the playoffs.
He did. Okay.
I saw his podcast, and he said, "I'm going to be ready for the playoffs."
Yeah, he's not going to want to miss this. This is
no.
the one. This is probably the one.
He said this is the best team he's ever played for. I can't see him missing this game.
Yeah, he'll come out there even if he doesn't feel good. So, and they're not going to stop him because he leads the team in so many ways. So, and this is it. 2 games, and that's all you got to hurdle. And then into the Super Bowl, Eric's going to want to play. You'd have to. There's no way he's not going to play. I agree.
Well, anyway, Ronbo, I like our situation, right?
Yeah.
Not too many injuries.
Yeah.
We got a 2-week bye, basically.
It's dangerous, but yeah, we need it.
And I can't see anybody beating us.
I can't either.
Not even the Ravens.
People really think the Ravens are so good. They're not any better by any stretch. So you take away the mistakes. I can't see the point.
We had some mistakes.
I mean, you can't.
And we blew it. But we've got some chunks in offense against them.
They can't beat the 49ers.
And so I am not worried about facing the Ravens again.
Yeah, I'm not either. I am about the Browns, though. But Phil, listen, let me get your score because I didn't even see us ran. We ran out of time here. What do you got for a score?
What did I say?
Oh, I thought we marked that down.
I said it already.
Yeah, you said 27-14, right?
27-21, I think.
27-21, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Phil. Anyway.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I know. This
is
It's
I think Sam Donald is going to outplay Carson Wentz.
Yeah, because he needs to. He's auditioning for another job. I'm looking for a great game from Donald, actually. All right, Phil.
Exactly.
Let me see
All right,
you
Ronbo.
Sunday. Oh, you have a little problem getting out of the parking lot, though. Or we'll see you.
After the game, we'll be chirping away.
All right. Looking forward to that. Oh, that's right. You're not going. You sold your tickets. Suck. That's right. All right, Phil.
I'll be calling.
I just
Rudy, you suck.
All right. Good night, Phil.
Bye, Ronbo. Take care.
You too. Bye, Phil.
Bye.
And Matty, we go up to Uber X Overland. Matty.
What's up, buddy? Hey, Ronbo.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Here we go, man. It's finale time. So get past this.
Oh, yeah.
And don't get hurt. I might be able to stomach a loss to the freaking Rams, but, don't get hurt.
No, nobody's going to have anything bad to say, if we lose. It really is. It's just an overglorified preseason game is all it is.
It is. But, Matty, you know what? 2 years from now, you run into a Rams fan. Yeah, well, we beat you guys in the 2024 playoffs. Okay.
Oh, good for you.
Okay. How about the circumstances involved in that? Why do you Rams people exaggerate things that you know damn well is a lie? Okay.
Well, they're a little bit stupid, so.
Strange.
I think that most Rams fans have been dropped in their heads, so.
I know,
that's all. And the Seahawks fans, man, they're pretty. I don't know. I don't know who's worse, man. I mean, I live around a lot of Seahawks fans, so I'm always have to say that they're a little worse.
I just can't stand it. You guys haven't won a Super Bowl in how long? Here we go with the expiration dates on the trophies. Even though you guys, how come you haven't caught up?
Like they expire.
Yeah. 30 years you complain. 30 years. How come you haven't caught up? Why? You've had all this time, and all you can talk about is how long it's been since I won a Super Bowl? Jesus Christ, that's weak.
Well, and if we want to really be honest with ourselves, Ronbo, and you want to revisit that NFC Championship game between the 49ers and the Seahawks that took them to the Super Bowl,
yeah.
Like they completely, the refs completely played that game for them.
Mm-hmm. The guy was offside.
I mean, it was the biggest robbery I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Payback is going to be a bit. If we get them and knock them out of the playoffs, there you go, Rams. What happened this time, huh? Put you on the road, see how you like it. Go home. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You are home, aren't you?
Yeah, you are. Oh, it's funny.
Mi casa, tu casa. Yeah. Our house, my house is your house. Your house is no. Your house is my house. They don't get it that way. That's right.
Their house is our house, and our house is our house.
That's it.
Oh, buddy, this is going to be a good time. I think we're just what's nice about this weekend, man. No matter if we win or we lose, we can sit back and just watch the crap just completely unfold in front of our eyes. It's going to be a beautiful day. I'm going to be watching a lot of damn football.
Yeah, between college ball and
I usually do.
And this is a lot of ball, man. And the NBA's raging again.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm all of a sudden the NBA's kind of interesting to me. What's his name? That kid that was Spurs. My God, I watched him yesterday. I go, what was that? He went behind the back to get around a guard.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He goes up and lays up on Lopez, another center, and he posterized. I said, what the bleep?
Oh, my.
He's 7 foot. What?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Whoa. So, women, I can't pronounce it. Forget his name. Anyway, all of a sudden I'm watching the Spurs. That's amazing. He's going to be special. Oh, yeah. That's a great game.
My buddy that's a Lions fan, he's also a Spurs fan. So I used to always have to hear about that all the time.
That may have been the game of the year, though, against the Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Giannis.
Probably right.
Ooh. Oh. Anyway, let's go back to football. So now you got guys going to be out, and you probably feel the same way I do about losing the Rams under any circumstances is unacceptable. I don't know you say even know it's going to care, but
I agree.
We're going to be watching the game. We're going to be sitting there telling ourselves, it doesn't matter. But when the game's over, I know I'm going to lose it. If we lose that game.
Pretty much. Yeah, basically. That sounds just about right there. Like, damn it.
I can't stand it. But anyway, we'll survive.
Then we're going to have to hear those Rams fans chirping away. Just running the gums, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just never. It just makes me sick.
It does. It's so annoying. But we should rise above it. We're an entire fan base class ahead of those clowns. We should not fall to their level. I'm going to try. I just keep having a problem with it.
It's tough, Ronbo. It's really tough.
It really is. Anyway,
just becomes of the stupidity. We're better than that.
But Matt, you got plenty of running backs. You like my wide receivers for this weekend. Jawan, I understand he's back. You also got Happy out there.
Is he going to be back?
Ronnie B's going to be out there, yeah, and Dre'Bray's going to be out there. That's 3 decent receivers for Darnold.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we got offense.
I think we're going to be just fine. And then depending on who the Rams sit or don't sit, I don't know, we're both going to have people sitting on the bench that we'd love to see playing, but we understand why they're not. Yeah. So I think we're going to, it's obviously not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a big win, but obviously I'd love to see a blowout, but I don't envision it. But at the same time, a win's a win.
I'd have such a rush if we blew them out.
Yeah, it'd be neat.
I'd be singing ooh la la for weeks. I'd be singing in sleep until people say, "Hey,
oh my goodness,
hey, could you knock it off now?" What? Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. They'd figure out some excuses though.
Oh, that's right. That's fine. I'd rather.
Oh, they'd come up with some stuff.
Clown.
They just make up shit.
I know, and that's what sets me on fire. I try to ignore it, and I can't take it. But anyway. Well, Matty, what score are you? What are you thinking? What's going to happen? Well, what's going to be the numbers?
I'm thinking it's not going to be a big one. I'm thinking I'm locked into 24-17 Niners.
Yeah, we're okay. So we're rolling on the same page. Okay, I got 24-17 myself.
I'm thinking that's where we're at.
All right, 3 touchdowns.
It's going to be a beautiful day either way.
I tell you, 24-17. Yeah, we're Matty. Hey, Matty,
just being able to sit back and just enjoy this weekend. It's going to be beautiful.
I know, right? No stress, no pressure.
No stress. A little bit, but not much.
And then the following week, watching everybody beat each other up as they soften and tender themselves.
That's going to be just as good.
Ah,
I can't wait.
49ers to feast, cut them up. You don't even need a knife. Just pick that meat up and put it in
No.
your mouth. It's a melt in your mouth.
It just melted. Oh, just melting, man. There's going to be some upsets this weekend, too, I think.
Yeah, you know there is. Always. All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Matty.
Absolutely. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Well, buddy, I'll see you Sunday.
We'll be looking forward to it, too.
All right, bro.
All right, Matty. Night, fam.
Have a good night. Night, everybody.
There he goes, Matty. Aaron!
Ronbo.
Aaron, we have quite a dilemma. I call it a dilemma because the fact is the game doesn't matter. But my passion for not liking the Rams overrides good sense and ration. Now, that game doesn't really mean a hill of beans, regardless if we win or lose. But it is the Rams. So how are you feeling on this? What's going to happen? And do you feel strongly about us winning or losing?
To be honest, I really think we'll win this game because, to me, I think Sam Darnold is better than Carson Wentz.
Well,
so
you know, there may be Sam hasn't had a good situation to be in. Skills-wise, I bet he's not. If anything, he's definitely not unequal. We'll see. Because they're going to be on an equal stage this weekend. So.
yeah, and I think we'll probably see some Elijah Mitchell and Jordan Mason.
Or McNichols. You got to be careful, Elijah Mitchell, because he's susceptible to getting hurt. Now, you put him in that game, and he is a number 2. You risk him getting hurt. You don't have. And Jordan Mason, I haven't got no problem with that, but I know how Kyle thinks when it comes to those running backs, and you know what his pecking order is. He really does like Elijah Mitchell better than Jordan Mason for whatever reason. So don't look for Mason to be the starter, and maybe McNichols to be his backup, or maybe vice versa.
Yeah, that could be true though, but yeah. So to me, I really think the Rams won the Cowboys more than the Lions.
You're the second person to say that so far. Everybody wants the Cowboys. But you got to be careful playing the Cowboys if you're not the 49ers. You got to be careful about playing them in Texas Stadium. Now, we go in Texas and we clean house, take all the barbecue and get on the bus and leave. But other teams do have a problem beating the Cowboys in Texas. So I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, you might be right though. But yeah, that's what I think they probably won in the playoffs.
Could be right, you know. So.
And
Fam, wait a minute.
but yeah,
hey, fam, don't take the young Montana is not a 49er fan. I don't know why he doesn't change his name. But to sit here and be laughing about Jason Verrett shows you what I mean. He used to be a 49er fan. Now he's just a straight up bleep, fill in the blank. Go ahead, fam.
But yeah, I really think the Browns might be a dark horse Super Bowl contender.
I tell you what, if the Ravens play the Browns, I'm gonna be rooting for the Ravens. I do not want anything more to do with the Browns. They have changed since we even played them. Ooh, they are really tough. Really tough. That defense is crazy.
Yeah, their
Forget
defense
that.
is
We
like,
owe Flacco ass whooping. I'm sorry to interrupt, Rumble. We owe Flacco ass
I
whooping for the
agree.
last Super Bowl. Now, I want the Browns. I want them so bad. I'm sorry. Flacco deserves the ass whooping that is coming. I hope he
But the
beats the
Ravens,
Ravens. I hope he comes. I want that rematch. I want that better than the Ravens. I want Flacco.
well, you know what? We probably could beat. I mean, we could beat Flacco. I'm just talking about the defense. But anyway, Aaron, go ahead. Let me skip. Boy, we had
but
same troubles. Ooh,
so the Browns defense is pretty good. I mean,
pretty
their
good.
defense just
It's bone crushing. They're number
like,
one defense, and it ain't no joke. They really are. They hit you hard from every angle. They got a great secondary. Oh my lord! If there's one team in the league that does scare me, it's them. Flacco be damn. Their defense. Oh man. Okay, let me stop crying. I'm okay. They're gonna lose.
yeah, but
Lose, Browns.
but yeah, I'm just glad we got the number one seed because remember in 2021 we had to go to Dallas, then to Green Bay, then back to LA.
I know, and they still think that they beat the 49ers. They beat a tired, worn out, injured 49ers team by 3 points. I
Yes,
wouldn't even brag about
exactly.
that if I was them. We're a Quaski Tart, INT, from limping in there and limping out, and it's just, it beats you. Regular season wins don't mean nothing. So,
Well, hey, we might beat them again if they have to go, all the way to Detroit, possibly beat Detroit, then come back to San Francisco.
Wouldn't that be funny? What do you think about? Let me get your score, fam. We gotta go. What do you got?
I got 27-17 Niners.
Hey, we're all on the same page, basically. All right. Let me, Aaron, I'll see you Sunday, and I'll either be all pissed off, or just I'm just going nuts. All right. So I'll see you then.
All right, Ronbo. Bang, bang. Not again.
By the way, Amari Cooper is not his only weapon. Flacco's starting to joke you like it's going out of style, and Njoku is delivering. Amari was on the bench last week. I was watching Njoku tearing who they playing? Just tearing them up. I said, oh my, they got an offense now? Oh, Jesus. And what's that, Hunt? Hunt was running all over the place. But you know what? Who were they playing? It doesn't necessarily mean they're as good as we are. But I'm just saying. Njoku, Cooper. I know, Rod. Rod will stop crying and worry. Okay. Shit. Oh, who's this? 49 Brian says, 24-13 Niners take Jake Moody, seals the deal. Ayuk and Debo touchdown, and Jordan Mason runs one in. 49 Brian, it's not for sure all those people are playing, though. Kyle's going to keep, can you imagine? I wouldn't let Ayuk play. Ayuk's so pissed off right now. I don't want him to go out there and get a little crazy and get hurt. Because they really did a number on him. He definitely should have been a Pro Bowler, at least. Whoa. Thanks, fam. Oh, Sharon.
Ronbo.
Sharon, how you doing tonight? How's mom? How's it? And better, and also mom and those cowboy-loving brothers. Sharon's got a couple of cowboys in her family has to deal with. Can you imagine? I'd walk by every time I seen one of them. He's sitting up in the comfortable, sitting and watching TV. What are you watching? You watching the Cowboys? Oh, I forgot. They've been eliminated.
Right? Oh my God.
That's big jokes about the Cowboys. They're special. But Sharon, what do you think
All
about this game
day.
coming up? What do you think? What's going to happen here? Because, this is not a game we have to take real seriously, but I do, and I'm sure a lot of fans do. Because
I want to win, but then again, I don't really care because we already did what we
Seal the
needed to
deal.
do and accomplish. But I do, so Rudy can shut up.
So,
Mm.
he's
But Rudy
developing.
gonna come in and act like, oh, we beat you guys, but
He will.
yeah, you gotta know we sat out our players out.
He'll say that doesn't matter. We beat you guys, and I know
Oh
him.
yeah.
Anything Ruby can fabricate,
Mhm.
skew, and alter, he will to fit his stupid arguments. And God, it's hard to ignore. It's such a
But I
irritating
kind of
thing.
want to win, but I kind of don't really care about the game. But because it's just like a preseason game anyway.
Well, it is for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an
So.
exhibition. That's all.
Mhm.
We're
So we'll see what happens. But
gonna.
I don't think none of the players should play really. I mean, we don't need them hurt. Just play our backup players and let it be.
Well, that's the problem. We don't have enough backup players,
Right.
according to Kyle.
Right.
Actually, there's a league policy that you can only rest so many players that are not hurt. If they're able to play, you have to play them. But there's an allocated number that you can do. So Kyle's doing the thing where he's dropping a lot of guys on IR that probably, or not IR, but put them on their whatever list so he can get around that. But I we'll see.
Well, we'll see. But it is what it is at the game. Because,
Right.
like I said, I'm just gonna look at it and be like, oh, okay, we won or lost.
Another mother like no other.
So
Who's that?
should be a good one. Should be a good one though.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a good one. Anytime we're playing the Rams, that Commanders game.
Mhm.
You know what? I'm glad the Commanders game wasn't the last game. Because last week that was a yawning, uncomfortable, silly game. We saw a lot of highlight reel for the 49ers, but to have to play them as a finale, it isn't fitting that we play the Rams or the
Yeah.
Seahawks last game.
Yeah, and prayers go out to Jason Verrett. Poor
Right.
kid can't
I
catch a break. I
can't.
think it's time to retire, go play some golf or something. It's safer.
But he loves to play. You can tell. Anytime a guy comes back,
Yeah, he
rehabbing
does.
that many times, he really
But
wants to
that
play.
was just heartbreaking for the guy.
Well,
Like, he was really excited being back with the Niners, and then
yeah.
that had to happen to the guy.
You
That's
know,
so
what's,
sad.
you know what's really going to break his heart? The 49ers go all the way and bring that Lombardi back, and he has to say, "Yeah, I got the ring, but I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah, that would really hurt him.
Yeah, didn't really
That would
get to
devastate the guy because he was really wanting to play, get back in the roster. He had a goal. Poor guy.
Oh well,
Well,
he can come back next
I
year.
think
The
it's time to
49ers will let
hang
him come
up the
back anytime
football
he likes.
uniform, and
Yeah,
he might come back, but I would think about retiring, though.
I know everybody. We all agree on that. It takes 5 to 6 months to heal
Yeah.
up from that, and this is like
Mhm.
so he wouldn't be ready to go until June. Uh,
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with him, but yeah, but poor
Well,
guy.
you and Mom score.
Mom says 17-13.
Mom's been reading the Vegas dailies. That's what they're thinking too. They're thinking the 49ers are not going to go more than a 3-point win. Okay.
Right.
And how about you?
24-17 my score.
24-17. Okay. Yeah, we're all on the same page.
Hey,
24.
Ronbo, by the way, are we going to be predicting the scores during the playoffs too?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in fact, we should do a watch. Let's see who plays next week. We should do a watch party next week. And we'll pick one.
Okay.
She said 24-17. If if it's the Cowboys and the Rams, we're going to be on hand for that. And if it's the Rams against the Lions, even better. So yeah, we can heckle and make
Right.
jokes and relax. I can say ooh la la for no known reason during the game.
Exactly.
Fight,
Because
tear each
either
other
way it
apart.
goes, if the
We win.
If the Cowboys lose, they get eliminated, so we wouldn't have to worry about it.
And if the Rams win, we have a chance to get their little hornhead butts in the final.
Exactly.
Oh, please, Lord. Oh, God, yes. Oh, God. It's
Well,
asking
shout
too
out
much.
to Papa Dragon and his family, and Bill and Phil and everybody else out there.
Yeah. All right, Sharon. Always a pleasure. Say goodbye. Say
All
goodnight
right,
to Mom
Ronbo.
and them Cowboys. And I'll see you Sunday.
I will. Good night. Let's go Niners.
It's a
Night.
night, Sharon. And Bolo says 49ers 28, Rams 17. Mason will get 140 yards. Wouldn't that be special? Jordan runs wild on him as Kyle lets him run. And 3 rushing TDs, not 1 or 2, but 3. If the Rams put a bubble wrap team out there, Jordan Mason will run for that much. No doubt about it. He's a good running back. Jordan can play with the number 1s, let alone the 2s and 3s. Hey, Mark. Mark. Marky Mark. Mark. Let's go back to Mark's. Probably detained. Yeah. And anyway, it's time. It is time. Are you ready for some Latino heat? Latino heat. Latino heat. Latino heat. Emilio. Emilio.
What's happening?
Ay, you, vato. You know, Emilio, I just want to go back to what you were talking about as far as Flacco. I do want Flacco, but I don't want his team.
I'm not worried about his damn team. They got a good on. And McCaffrey was hurt. Trent Williams was hurt. Debo was hurt. I'm not giving him that props. No. Don't do that. You realize what happened? We came within 3 points of winning that game. If it wasn't for
It was Jake's fault.
for Jake Moody, we would have
All they had
won.
to
So
do
no. You're giving them too much credit. They are a good team. Flacco's been doing it. You're giving them too much credit. I'd have gave the Ravens more credit than that. You're giving them way too much.
They beat the Ravens' ass too. So that's what I'm saying.
We had a decapitated team, and we almost came back and went. No, you're giving that team too much credit. Way too much.
I'll agree with you. Okay, I feel better already. Yeah, but let me get back on
Right,
Emilio. Let me get on the Emilio train.
What?
Right.
Like, Ronbo, do you get what happens to these games? Sometimes I forget. I be asking, wondering myself, do you watch these games sometimes, or you just forget or have it in you when these games be going on? I'm like, come on, man, you just giving these. Like, ain't nothing wrong giving the team credit, but I'm like, no.
Don't overdo it.
They snuck one. They snuck one in. I know. They deserve their win.
You know what? I think Myles Garrett intimidates me. Him. I'm probably not afraid of the entire defense, but that dude, man. God.
Okay, and what about our defense? What are they, top liver? I'm like,
well, then that's a good point there. I can't argue that. Yeah.
I was like, exactly. I'm like, Flacco is going to have to go against Chase Young, Bosa, Fred Warner. I'm like,
that's a good point.
You give it, like I said, you're giving them too much credit. They deserve their props, but you just laying down. I'm like, okay, he's not going to go against a soft-ass defense.
Wasn't it that movie?
Like, come on, Ronbo.
What was it that movie?
And then all you're doing with that is giving the Rams fuel. Ronbo's scared of the Browns. You should be scared of us.
The Rams need to know. The Rams need to know I ain't scared of them, though. What was it that name of that movie?
It don't matter. You should giving them fuel.
Well, no, I mean,
That's all you're doing.
I mean, he reminds me of 2 movies, Predator. Wasn't even that movie with that alien was on that ship with Sigourney Weaver? Yeah, that's Myles Garrett.
Alien? Was it Alien?
I think it was Alien. This dude, man, somebody block him. Oh, Trent Williams is having problems with him. I'm done. I was worried that whole game. Trent broke his leg in that game. I said, man, this dude gotta do. Trent will be ready for him next time. You're right about that.
It's kind of a pointless game. I honestly don't even know who's going to win. It doesn't matter if the Rams win. something tells me no matter who the Rams playing in the playoffs, we might meet them in the first round. That first round, because they're still on a lot of hype, and I can actually say the Rams are not a joke. They've actually been doing pretty good for having a whole bunch of undrafted rookies. I can actually give them props. I'm not even gonna knock them for even. Especially Nakua. Nakua is a badass receiver.
Yeah, I was getting ready to mention
so they got some good players.
Everybody else is good. Not yet Philip developed, but I mean they're okay. But Nakua's on fire, and with him and Cooper Kupp on offense at the same time, and also they got the running back. This is what the Rams finally stopped putting the entire game in Stafford's hands, because Stafford's going to throw them picks. He threw 2 the other day. So I'm saying, you know what? If they're going to continue to throw the ball, let Kieran sit down then. Go ahead, throw the ball. Throw the ball, Matty. Throw the ball.
That's the problem right there. You make him throw, they're in trouble. So I'm not too worried about the Rams, but I'm just saying, you might mess up. The Cowboys are worried. I know the Lions are a little worried. That's why I said, what's that? Sean McVay said, we don't care who we play. He knows he's going to be one of those two teams. He knows it. You can tell. So I was like, yeah, most likely it looks like we're going to play the Rams in the first round of the playoffs. So it's bound to happen.
Detroit is going to be so fired up, especially Jordan.
Sean Burt, I'm sorry. You play the Rams, Sean Burt, you're going to sit the pants and go get crying. I don't want you jumping out here talking about the Lions versus everybody. You want to cry. They're still crying about that call from last week against the Cowboys. I'm like, well, if the coach would have just went.
I agree with that.
They may be right, they may be wrong, but
they lost
you should have just went to overtime. Hey, they should have just went to overtime and dealt with overtime. To me, like I said, it was a bold move. But you have a stupid coach. He's too bold and too stupid. I'm sorry. You would have just went to overtime and beat the Cowboys in overtime, because the way they went down the field and just scored on the Cowboys like nothing, yeah, anybody's going to do that to the Cowboys. The Cowboys, they didn't get on fire. You keep that game close, yeah, the Cowboys are done in the first round. So
Cowboys, mentally, I think they're drained. The Eagles are worse. That's just the Eagles might just lay on them.
I'm not even going to talk about the Eagles. The Eagles are done. They're done too. It depends who they play in the first round. They're done too. I'm not even going to bring them up. They're just away.
I think they quit. Mentally, I'm pretty sure they quit. They don't believe in themselves.
That's it. No, that's their problem. They're actually officially done. No, like I said, our biggest threat, it actually is the Rams. Because the Rams are going to try, if we play them, they're going to try their hardest in the playoffs. They really are. But like I said, at the end of the day, we're still going to beat them. But that's going to be a harder game than anything. That's actually going to be one. If we play the Rams, that's going to be one of our harder games. Honestly,
Rams,
it's going to be even harder than the Champs.
Only because we know each other. But
that's the reason why. But the Rams are going to want to try to do what we try to knock us off again in the playoffs.
But listen, here's the thing.
They're actually going to play. Actually, like I said, but that's what I'm saying. That's actually the hardest team we're going to play in the playoffs, because we can take care of the Cowboys. You think about it. We can get rid of the Cowboys with no problem.
That's a good point.
We play the Eagles. The Eagles, yeah. The Lions are going to try, but, they have that stupid coach. He's going to make a stupid decision sooner or later, and it's going to mess them up. And then they have Goff. We done played golf so many times. He's going to get confused sooner or later. So, yeah, honestly, the Rams, I'm going to say, that's going to be actually a tough test.
If that's all we got to deal with, I'm delighted already. Because, unlike last year, everybody in the secondary can catch the ball. Now, Demo, Chavarius, safeties, Deshaun, everybody can catch the ball. So if he throws something out there now.
You got to really break these things. Yeah, just break these things out. If it's the Buccaneers, we play the Buccaneers. Yeah, Mayweather.
Bucks. Watch them upset somebody, and probably somebody we're talking about. We gotta get your score. We're having too much fun here. Let me find out what your score is, and I see a Sunday.
I can't. Like I said, this game is gonna really either award less mistakes. I can't even give you a score, because it doesn't even matter. If we win, we win. They win. It's not actually gonna even. I can't even give you that.
You gotta commit. Give me double L. You gotta do it.
I think we're gonna lose this game, because, like I said, I think the Rams might actually.
You could be right.
It's just one of those games that's gonna go either way. I can't even actually say, we're gonna beat them, because, like I said, our starters might not even play a couple drives and just say, we're done.
Yeah.
Let this game be what it is.
And and let's walk out here unhurt. That's the most important thing.
Pretty much.
I want to be
That's
up
all they're gonna
though
do.
when they finally do sit everybody down.
Oh, of
So the
course. If we win the
49ers
game, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But this
24.
is just a one real pointless game.
Yeah. As I was at 24-3, the 49ers at the half, and there's a question as to whether any of those folks will come back in the second half. We'll pause for this and be right back. Okay. No, Emilio just said lose. L. Okay.
Yeah.
Emilio, I'm going to see you Sunday, fam, and then we'll laugh about this.
Yeah, like I said, either way, I want to win the game, but like I said, it's just one of these pointless ass games that doesn't really mean, has no say. It only benefits the Rams for them to decide who they play. But according to Sean McVay, he don't even care who they play.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, Sean McVay has a phobia at this point now. Kyle's in Sean McVay's head so badly, he may never beat him again. Not regular team against regular team. I don't even see it. He knows. Sean knows. He's struggling with the thought of playing Kyle. Tell you, I guarantee you, 9 times you beat my ass. Now I'm a little worried about you. All right. Anyway, I tell you what. Let me see you Sunday, fam.
All right, but you have a good night, everybody else out there. All right.
And
at the end of the day, you're still the same old sorry ass Rams, no matter what.
Really, I said it'll never change. God.
All right. All right.
Night, Emil. See, that's why 19 games in a row back in the 90s, and if we win this one, it's 10, and hopefully things return to normal next year. And we could be up to 12. I'm not exaggerating. McVay cannot beat Shanahan except he did once, but how hard did we help make sure they did? And Kwaski drops it. Oh, and and we had how many injuries? All right, I'm saying what they had key injuries in that. And they win by 3. Hey, Mark. Did we do Bobo earlier? Yeah, that's Bobo's score. Yo, Mark. Marky Mark. Mark. It's Charles. Hey, Charles, going in, fam.
Hey, Ronbo, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's kind of broken up, though. I don't know if it doesn't seem stable. Let's see if it works, Charles. Go ahead. Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to happen. Charles, how do you feel about my boy Demo? He doesn't like Diamador Lenore. And the beginning of the season, Charles and I were talking about Diamador Lenore, and Charles has absolute zero faith in him. And Demo's one of the better quarterbacks in the game. And he's versatile. They moved him to the slot. He's holding it down. Charles.
Hey, Ronbo, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, but I have no faith in Demo. I still don't have no faith in Demo. They keep him in the zone. They keep him hidden.
Yeah.
He would have been okay for that Tampa 2. When John Lynch was playing, he would have been good for that zone Tampa 2 defense. But playing man to man, I mean, he has no lateral quickness. I'm still, I was waiting for Brett and Luter to play in this game so they can hopefully translate to the playoff game, the first playoff game that we played.
Yeah.
Barrett could probably take over the slot. Luter can take over Demo's slot.
Demo's in the slot now. You know that, don't you?
Well, I know. I was hoping that
if Barrett would, but
Barrett would take over.
When you call him, please hold. We'll get you in a second.
I was hoping Barrett would be healthy so he can get some work in, but he's injured and it is what it is.
That really is a sad thing.
I was disappointed, man. I was disappointed. I was like, again? Like he didn't even play. But it is what it is. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be playing. But you know what? I'm confused. I'm confused that we have really good players that haven't even played the whole year. We have Bray, the wide receiver. He hasn't played the whole year. I mean, he's the fastest wide receiver on the team. and he would match up great with our backup QB. He's so sorry. I don't even want to say his last name.
It's that
I don't
bad.
even want to say his name. Yeah, it is that bad.
But you just said something good about him.
He's a one read. He's a one read. He fixates his attention on that one receiver. If that one receiver is not open, he doesn't go to the second and third read. That's all he does. That's all he did in the preseason. That's all he did the game that he played. The last game that he played, he scored the one touchdown.
Yeah.
I think we were playing Baltimore, and we were getting blown out. And he came back and he caught the wide receiver number 10. He caught him on that route.
That's a nice catch too. Yeah.
I mean, it was a nice catch, but that's
Ronnie
all he
play.
does.
He can play receiver.
If he's got to read, go to his second and third read. I mean,
you don't like his creativity. Yeah, you don't like his creativity. I got to tell you though,
he doesn't have any tangibles. He doesn't. He's clueless, man.
I just want to say one thing in his defense though, because the fact of the matter is, Kyle wants you to take the first read. He really does. He's gone on record saying that. Even and
he wants what?
He wants that first read. He wants to take that first read. Well, it does a number of things if you take that first read, because now you take stress off the offensive line. You get the ball in the playmaker's hands faster. If you're going to second and third read, things are going on a little too long. But your point is also to be taken seriously, because the fact of the matter is, you've got to create. The first read's not always going to be there. You got to get out and do something with the ball then. So,
That's why he got that interception. When he got it, he was trying to go to his second read, and he's just he's worse. He's just like Jimmy G, man, just trying to go to his second and third read. He gets flustered and he ended up turning the ball over. But anyway, what's going? I don't know what's going on with Bray. Like I want to see him. I want to see him play. I want to see him play this game.
I told you weeks ago, he's Danny Gray. I guarantee you he's not blocking. You know how Kyle is. You could be the greatest wide receiver of all time. If you can't block, you can't play with me. That's Kyle. That's him. He's serious about that. And you know why he's serious about that? Because if you don't block, if I let you get away with that, how about the rest of the guys? They don't feel like blocking either. Wide receivers don't block normally. And if you don't block, then everybody's going to say, well, Danny ain't blocking. How come I got to block? So, him and Ayuk had a problem with that. But Ayuk blocks now.
Great plays better than what was the wide receiver that you like, the light skinned wide receiver that you like, that like cats?
Oh,
what
Ayuk?
was the name?
I mean, not Ayuk.
No, not Ayuk.
Wait. Dante Pettis.
Dante Pettis, yeah. He played better than Pettis played more than he did. He's faster and better than Pettis.
Do you remember Pettis? Do you remember what happened to Pettis though? Got put in the doghouse?
Yeah, I know. He got put in the doghouse. But Gray hasn't even been given a chance to play in the regular season at all.
Yeah.
Pettis at least got a chance to, return punts and play consistently.
And he messed that up too. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then Bill, we got Bill. What's going on with Bill? I couldn't wait to see Bill play. Bill was so fast. He had a 4.340. As big as he is, he had a 4.340. On Madden, he has a 90 rating, speed rating. I'm like, if this guy is really this fast, I can't wait to see him rush the quarterback, man. He looked like he's.
I just Bill.
Yeah, I can't, man. So
he's a little light. I guess they're trying to beef him up probably. But Bill's time is coming. If him being out of Georgia already, I already gave him credence right there, credit. Let's see what he looks like, because coming out of SC. Do you remember we used to have that dude we got from USC? What's his name? Charles. We didn't get Charles to score. Wait, really, I'm serious, fam. What's the kid we drafted, the edge rusher out of USC? I've not heard his name in weeks. After we went and got Danny, oh my God, they just got rid of him. Charles, what
Hello?
did you get? Charles, yes. Charles,
Yeah,
your
you're talking about
connection.
Jackson.
Lamar, what's his first name? Yeah, I know.
Jackson.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of his first name. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, but
you see,
man, look, when we drafted him out of USC, man, I knew he was gonna be a bust because he's like Solomon Thomas.
I know.
Yes, he was. Because he can't bend the edges. He can't bend.
Charles, we got to get your score. Production's all over me because we're out of time. What score you got?
Look, it's gonna be a field goal. It's gonna be a field goal game. But I'm gonna say this: Luter is gonna get 2 picks, and he's probably gonna take over for Demo this game. And so I'm gonna say he's gonna get 2 picks from their QB. Who's that QB gonna be?
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. He's gonna be just like Stafford. He's gonna give us 2 picks.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say 16, 16-12. I'm gonna say 16-12, 16-10. It's gonna be a field goal game.
Yeah, probably. Better not be, but probably. All right, Charles. Let me. Hope you enjoy your holidays. I mean, I'll talk to you in a while. But I'll tell you what. I'll see you Sunday. Okay.
All right. Love you, Ronbo. Have a good night.
Love you, fam. Night. It's Charles. Well, he really likes Demo. He just can't face the fact. He likes it. He does. Just, It's like Charles. Man, bring Mark in. Let's take a see Mark again. Hey, Mark. Ho, in a bottle of rum. Mark is probably not available. Let's go. We've checked on him 3 times. Is he there? Oh, Mark's having connection problems. Oh, Mark. Oh, Mark. Mark. Mark, I hear you. There you are. There's one more thing you need to do. I heard a sound. Mark. I wonder how many. Kyle Shanahan. What does a vanilla offense mean to you? Kyle Shanahan's vanilla offense, McVay's vanilla offense, their vanilla has a little more tone to it. It's more of an almond color, not exactly vanilla. Hey, it's a return to innocence with Enigma. Enigma!
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, Enigma, man. We're just sitting here clowning because we can.
How you been, Ronbo? What you been up to, brother?
Good, man. I get to sit back and watch everybody else tear each other up while we wait for the action to stop, the dust to settle. All right, now come on in here for an ass whooping. I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
We got to wait for 2 weeks, though. Dang it.
Yeah. Well, it's exciting, man. It's still exciting because we're in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love it.
So I would like to – I want to see our, third – stringers out there, like the cornerbacks, and
actually,
I want to see, just want to see them out there. How they perform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see Darrell Luter out there.
Yeah, everybody's excited about it.
Yeah, I want to see what Joseph Day does.
And
I want to see how he plays out there.
I wonder why they act. Womack's low on the list all of a sudden. I don't know what he done in practice, but he's not regarded anymore.
It's really weird. Shanahan's a weird character, man.
He is.
I gotta say, because
no doubt.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we have these other, like, I really want to see the receiver. What's that receiver? The fast one, Connolly.
I do too.
I mean, that guy's a burner, and he could still play.
And he's linked. He should be out there.
He should be out. I mean, even more than Gray. I believe, because he's a veteran player. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you.
And he goes out.
And Conley are not blocking. Kyle's not playing. He's serious. He doesn't care who you are.
Yeah.
You got to block.
I understand that. But, if you're, it depends on what kind of patterns you're running out there. If it's like a go or, slant or whatever. Yeah. He can definitely catch the ball out there. It's just Shanahan just has his ways where he doesn't like using other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy,
right? That's why we're watching CMC running to death. Although he loves it, but CMC, we don't have to run him that much. He can still work.
No, this is what I'm.
Not to that degree.
I've seen Christian out there literally have to put his hand up and take himself out the game because he's wore out.
Tell you, Kyle does not.
And that right there just tells you something. You know what I mean? Like, bro, he's a beast. We know this, but he's a human being too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also want to bring up about the wide nine. I am not a big fan of the wide nine at all. We're leaving. Yeah. And it's showing on the field too. And it showed against the Ravens. It's showing against who was it? Redskins torched us for 200-something yards. Yeah, it's just it's not getting the job done. I think we're going to have problems. Yeah, I think we're going to have serious.
Well, maybe, but it's designed to give the edge rusher an advantage. But you know what? I worry about that sometimes. That the run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fred,
I mean, with our players.
But I don't know what they think.
Exactly. I think our defensive coordinator is an asshole. Sorry, my French.
Which one?
But
what
is it?
I forget Wilkes. I thought we got more than one. Wilkes. I know. Coach Wilkes is. But you know what? He's improved our secondary.
Yeah. We've improved there a little bit. But I'm talking about the D line. Yeah. Ronbo, think about it. With the players we got on that D line, we should be dominating. And the reason why we're not is because they're too spread out.
Well,
they're way too spread out. It's leaving gaps. You could drive a truck through.
Yeah, but this supposed to be.
You know what I mean? And
Javon's faster than that.
That's a problem.
And also, Eric Armstead didn't have any problem with it. It's the guys that are in there now. It's too bad you can't adjust to a different plan until Armstead comes back, though. I do agree with that.
Adjust to a different plan. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, even with Eric in there, you know what I mean? They still run against us. Well, I think what we need to do is pull our defensive line closer together to where we're not being. You get what I'm saying? Because the numbers they're not lining up properly. It's leaving our best players to be double teamed.
And can I just tell you one thing on that though? Because here's a fact: the 49ers, the schedule this year. And somebody needs their ass kicked for putting that schedule like that. Do you know the 49ers have been tired most of the season with the type of traveling we've been doing? And I'm impressed with the fact that they're still up there and we're scoring as many points as we are every week. With that schedule, wearing the 49ers out, I said, you know what, and they're still out there fighting their ass off. But if you get
it's like
tired,
that song, "Been Around the World." Yeah. I can't find.
But that's the thing. When you play this kind of schedule, the run is going to run defense is going to be the first thing that suffers because now it's bang, bang, hurry up for the entire game, and you're going to get a little worn out. So, because you notice after the break,
you're definitely going to get wore out. But I believe that our scheme is not working.
But did you notice after the break?
I believe the scheme's not working. I believe it's failing us, man. And there's proof out there. I watched tape.
It worked after the break.
You know. Watch the tape. It doesn't lie.
But I'm just saying, if they're not tired, teams don't seem to run. After the break, the 49ers did not allow any running for 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, here comes the tired again, and here comes the run.
Yeah. I think if we compressed and we pulled our defensive line closer, I think we'd stop the run a lot better. Because our linebackers are good side-to-side, lateral.
Yeah.
I believe we'll be a much better defense because of it. The wide nine is just not working. It's not. It's just not working out there, and it's showing up out there. And I don't want it to. If we're having the same problem in the playoffs, we're in trouble.
Okay, but you think about how about the missed tackles, the wide nines?
Well, and that too.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if we can just blame it just on the scheme as much as we can on a lot of things. There are several different factors. I don't know that because as I say, when they were rested. You weren't running on them, wide nine and all. And then you start missing tackles, late on assignments, plugging gaps. I agree. Well, I still think some of that was fatigue. They're going to be rested for the playoffs.
I mean, some of it probably. Yeah, probably some of it. I'm sure played fatigue in there. But, I mean, they're leaving gaps. They're not holding, their gaps. They're releasing off and they're separating and look, they're leaving holes. I mean, They're leaving huge holes. They're not being coached up properly.
I hope they fix that. I think we're going to need. Let me get your score though. We're going to run out of time. What do you got for the score?
All right, let's see. I'm going to say like 24-13, 49ers.
All of us think the 49ers are going to score 24 at least. Did anybody go below 24? Anyway, all of us got them scoring a touchdown and a few points. So anyway.
Well, I know our starters are going to be out there for a little bit. They're going to play for maybe a quarter, if that.
Yeah.
And then, afterwards, then we're going to put our third. But I'm excited to see what our third stringers can do out there.
Thursday, yeah, I am too. All right, fam. And always a pleasure. I'll see you Sunday, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ronbo, have a great night.
You too, fam.
All right, bye.
And that 202, you are in D.C. Hello.
And then, afterwards, then we're going to put our third. But, I'm excited to see what our third stringers can do out there. All right, fam. Always a pleasure. I'll see you Sunday, okay? Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ronbo, have a great night. You too, man. Bye-bye. And 202, you are in D.C. And then,
so I know the person heard me. Hello. Okay, might be an Eagles fan. Might be the one that attacked me today on Twitter. Hey, Steven! Steve.
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven. And we're sitting here. You know how we do on Friday night before the games. Sit around and chew it up, spit out a score. Hey, we got a very different situation unlike any other this season. And you guys both teams.
Jason Verrett. Back on the IR.
Yeah, I know. That's so frighteningly sad.
I hate to be that guy. I really do, because I had such high hopes for his comeback.
He was looking good, according to Kyle.
Just retire at this point.
Yeah.
You tear both of your ACLs, tear your Achilles, come back and then fall and tear your rotator. Nah, dude, just go, just hang it up. It's not it anymore, bro. Like there's no point.
Yeah, he'll be back next year, guarantee. He loves it. He just feels within himself that the 1 year he's going to make it, and I don't think it's going to happen either. I wish, but I don't think so.
But he may feel like he can do it, but his body can't.
I know.
At this point, his body cannot handle it. You know what's that one song by? I'm trying to remember the name.
What are the words?
My mind's telling me, my body's telling me yes.
Oh yeah, and it was my mind's telling me no, but my body. You know who's that sings that song? I know that's Jason's. We can't make jokes about this, Steven. He's laying up. He's gonna have his rotator cuffs all ripped and shreds. We're making jokes.
Because it's insane. It's really insane. It's unfortunate and it's insane because it's like, we had such high hopes. Like, yeah, we're gonna wait for him to be in the playoffs. Shit's about to be nice, and then he damn near kills himself in practice.
I know. God. He just went up he leaped up to make a stop on a pass, and he lands funny. Oh, man. Well, only thing it wasn't funny. It wrecked his shoulder.
Man, I can't believe that. I really can't. I mean, he's got to be the most unluckiest football player on the planet right now.
Absolutely. Really. If there's a competition for that, Jason Verrett's definitely the top two.
Oh, 100%. It's back-to-back injuries, Ronbo. Back-to-back season-ending injuries. Like, how do you even manage at that point? Not talking shit on him, not saying like he's bad, but it's like bro, like, do you get out of bed without breaking your ankle? Do you wipe your ass without breaking your finger? Like, what's going on, bro?
It's just the worst luck in the world. Your parents in church, everywhere you go, they're always trying to tell you to cheer you up. God has a different plan for you. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, you know what? If I'm Jason, well, can I talk to God? And can somebody give me a reason why I can't stay on the field? This is, what's next then? Wow.
All I know, Ronbo, is that the Rams feel cocky enough and confident enough that their second strings are better than our second strings, or they want to play Detroit that bad that they would rather just prove a point and lose to us so that way they can stick it to Detroit.
Wait, I thought losing to us would send them to Dallas. Winning would send them to Detroit.
I heard it's the exact opposite. I heard if they lose, it goes to Detroit, and they go to Dallas.
I hope so. Wait a minute. Yeah, if they lose, they go to Dallas or Detroit. Detroit.
They go to Detroit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that. Because
world does.
Quiet as it's being kept. Jared Goff is waiting for the Rams. That's going to be a funny game.
He's going to be hilarious. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be like how do I even put it, man? I mean,
you'll see Jared Goff play like you've never seen him play before.
And you'll see Matthew Stafford playing like, you'll see Matthew Stafford playing like he's never played before.
Well, you know what? Stafford just has to remain himself. He'll throw a couple of picks. You know what, though? Does Detroit do a good job against the run? They got a run game now, whereas they haven't really taken that seriously down through the last few years. Now, Kieran, they drafted the kid, and he can run the ball, and they actually let him run it. Because I guess McVay got tired of the INTs.
Their run game is decent for the most part. I will say this. However, their run defense, I don't really want to say they're the best. They're not the worst, but they're also not the greatest.
Yeah.
They're good. They're decent.
I don't know about running on the Rams. I've been watching them on that too. I agree.
And Ronbo, if Jared Goff thinks he's going to be able to throw to the left deep ball, he's got another thing coming because they have K1. And K1 thrives off of playing like that.
K1. The Rams have what?
Rams have K1 Williams.
When did that happen?
Oh, that happened, I think, a year ago? Right before the season started?
Has he been there the whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't even...
He's the one who got into it with CMC the last time he played the Rams.
No. You're talking about. Oh no, he's on the. No, you're talking about Akello, right?
Yeah, when K1 Williams got in CMC's face after that run.
I thought that was Witherspoon.
He almost went for. That was him. No, was that Spoon?
Yeah.
I thought that was K1 Williams.
Yeah, that was Witherspoon.
K1 Williams was someone else. My bad. Spoon. Yeah. See. My bad.
You listen. You and I both know you can throw on Spoon. Well, he's gotten better though since. He's
gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Witherspoon has gotten a lot better.
He got better when he was in Pittsburgh.
Man, Ronbo, man, it's this playoff run that we're gonna have versus everyone else's playoff run. It's gonna be ecstatic. The NFC looks nice, but I'm terrified of the Browns.
Yeah, you and me
I've
both.
Spoken to everybody about this. I am terrified of the Browns. That defense is a sleeper defense, 100%.
What sleeper? They're in your face, and I mean they are really sound.
Right.
But we're gonna find. But they got to deal with our defense too, like Emilio was saying. So it may not be so scary. And the 49ers got hurt. Debo left in pain, but that's because their defense killed him. And so did Trent Williams. Their defense killed him too.
That defense got the spirit of Bobby Boucher, Ronbo.
I'm telling you, man. Steve, we gotta get your score though. We're gonna go. What score you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna win. I'm not gonna do the score. Just
W.
Every time I do it, yeah. I'm just gonna say we're gonna get a W, and it's because the Rams want to play Detroit. I'm going based off of that. It's not even because we're just gonna beat the shit out of them. It's because they want to play Detroit.
I want them to play Detroit too.
All
right.
I don't care. I just want to see, them kill each other.
Yeah. Because you know what's so funny? Because last year I was worried about Detroit, and if the Rams go in there and lose to Detroit, then I'm going to stop laughing probably. I'll laugh for a minute, but then I'll say, oh, God, here they come. You got to watch what you wish for, Ronbo. And you know what? Neither one of them are that seriously to be taken seriously. So, I don't, that's the Super Bowl I'm worried about more than anything. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
NFC and Super Bowl is what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But I just hope to God. I mean, the only downside about us watching either of the teams win is we got to hear Remilia or
man,
Detroit
hey,
versus
Steven,
everybody.
we gotta go. Let me see you Sunday.
All right, Ronbo, I'll talk to you Sunday.
All right, my best little Rome and Miss Steven. All right, fam. Night.
Have a good night.
You too. Okay, Mark, unmute yourself.
Ronbo.
There it is. That was the problem. Hey, hi, Mark.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Ronbo. My phone was acting up. You know how it is.
I know I do. But we got you now.
Hey, I forgot to call in the other day. My birthday was January 3rd. Just turned 22.
Okay, well, we got to bust out singing now. Then, are you ready, Mark?
Yes, sir.
Let me get a little bit of a sip. See that? Everybody thinks this is tea.
Yeah.
It is tea.
Yeah.
But my tea. Happy 2024 Super Bowl bound birthday to Mark. Happy night. Hey, Mark. Happy birthday, fam. It's 2-2.
Thank you, Ronbo. Thank you. But you know what, Ronbo? Yeah. I'm with Steven about the Browns. I want nothing to do with them.
Hey,
I don't want to play them.
That
I don't
makes
want to see them again.
Yeah.
They took our bread and butter away. I just don't want to see them again ever. I don't want to play them in Super Bowl, nothing like that.
They physically slapped up Jesus.
Yeah. But Ronbo, for all those Rams fans out there, Ronbo, just to put it in perspective, this is why I mentioned my birthday. Like I said, I'm 22. The last time we beat the Rams, I was a junior in high school. That was, put it in respect, that was a long time ago. That was about 6 years ago.
We beat them 9 times in a row. That's
about 7 years.
Yeah,
about 7 years.
Yeah.
I've been out of high school for about 4, so that just lets you know how much we own Rudy and his Rams.
Yeah. And Jimmy G was with us in 18?
Yeah, he came to us 2017, 2018.
Jimmy never lost to him one time except in the playoff.
Yep.
And that's why, the Rams and the 49ers, and that's why I wanted to catch the record, because we'd win 10, this would be the 10th game in a row. And that record from the 90s was 19, I think 19 games. I said, if we could
it was 17.
Oh, 17.
From 1990 to 1998.
Okay, you know what? That makes it easier to catch, because if we could win today, next year, this sweeping will continue more than likely. It'll be 12.
Yeah.
And then we'd have 2 more years, and it might be a little more difficult. Yeah. But because the Rams are getting a little bit stronger, but they're going to lose Stafford, I predict, within the next 2 years. Now what?
Yep. Oh, hey, Ronbo. So I'm looking at this playoff picture in the NFC, and the only teams that we hadn't played yet was Detroit and the Packers. Everybody else we beat already.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel pretty good about playoffs this year.
Yeah, and like you mentioned those names, they don't know anything about us.
Yep.
Oh, what's his name does? The Packers coach. But that Detroit coach almost beat us that first year, though. Remember, they launched a comeback in the fourth quarter because we was out there clowning.
Yep. We were the first victims.
Yeah, he's a tough coach. But yeah.
But Ron, I just want to say thank you to. I just want to say thank you to Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch, Jay York, and Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Because Ronbo, it's hard to get in the playoffs, and for us to do it 3 straight years, it's just phenomenal.
It really is.
I mean, if you would have told me in 2017, 16, 15, hell, even 18, that, you know what, Mark, the 49ers are going to be going to the NFC Championship game. We're out in 4 years.
They're going to be going to 3 straight playoff appearances. I would have told you were crazy.
You and me both. Because we was living in the dark days. You had to walk in daylight. You had to have a flashlight to walk down the street as a 49er fan. It was, it was bad. This is why when people hate on Jimmy G, I said, look, let me tell you one thing. I'm not going to join that group. Because before he came, we was walking around in the dark. After he got with us, all of a sudden we became relevant. I can't do it. I can't hate him. Can't do it. So, the offense carried him and every defense carried him. Okay, well, that's fine. But I'm still not going to hate him. I don't care.
He wins.
Yeah.
He wins. All right. All right, well, I'm going to give you my score prediction. I'm going to say 24. I'm going to say 24-14 because I know Cooper Cup, those guys aren't playing. So this is pretty much like a preseason game.
And they're going to try to stop. You know what? You're right. I bet you. Nakua needs 30 yards, though, to eclipse some record.
Yeah, he's going to put it. Knowing Sean, Sean has no respect.
He's going to get him his 30 yards. Oh, he's going to try.
Yeah.
If we shut him down somehow, Mooney's playing, as is Demo's going to be playing. Who else is on the other side?
Just put Mooney on them. Well, he's going to, how Nakua is, though. He likes to do those the little routes, underneath routes.
You know what? Ambry's not playing. I don't know. I don't know who the third corner is.
Are they going to put is Womack out there?
Hey, Luda Jr. No.
Oh, Luder. Yeah,
Luder's probably playing. Okay.
Yep.
Maybe we'll be okay. Luder's tough. I don't know if
we'll be all right. We're going to win the game. I mean,
I don't want Nakua to get his 30 yards. See, because this will make my day.
Yeah, me neither.
Anything more than anything else. Well, Luda Jr., 49ers just weren't going to have him getting that 30 yards, so he will not break the record. Oh my God.
Because you know how
I'll get such a rush off of that.
Yeah, because we'll win the game. Rudy has his moral victories, so he's going to bring it up on Twitter that Puka Nakua got his 30 yards and.
He'll have a poster made. He'll have all kinds of little stupid, idiotic remarks on it. We'll never hear the end of it. Almost choked myself to death.
Well,
laughing at that fool.
Are you? When you? So you're gonna be? Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be back Sunday.
I'll see you Sunday.
All right, looking forward to it. Happy birthday, fam. All right, see you Sunday.
All right, thank you, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Boy, I'm telling you right now, don't let him stop him from getting that 30 yards. Ooh, because Rudy's waiting. Yeah, well, we got Puka Nakua. Nobody's seen that coming. We picked him up in the 5th round, and by just so happens that he clips a record on the 49ers. God, Jesus. Yo, Bill.
Ronbo.
Yo, Bill.
Make this clear. You worried about who in the Super Bowl?
The Browns.
Ronbo. I say again, you worried about who in the Super Bowl?
Nobody. That's what I thought you said.
The Browns are going to be banged up. You got to look at what they got to go through. And who they got to play, starting the wild card, in the conference, all the way to the Super Bowl. They make it to the Super Bowl. They're going to be so banged up to a healthy 49ers team. Excuse me?
Yeah, I agree.
They're going to be tired. How will we in the NFC Championship, like you described it, happen to go on the road?
It's an advantage, isn't it?
Even though there's a 2-week rest. You play the Ravens in Baltimore in the middle of dead winter. You know how cold it is out there? You know how nasty
I don't even
it is
want
out
to know.
there in the winter?
Yeah. I've seen pictures.
It is disgustingly nasty. I got some friends in Baltimore, and I'm telling you right now, it is disgusting. They could come out with flu-like symptoms the last 3 weeks. They could come out with cramps, not wishing on nobody. They could be so banged up, so sick. By the time we sat there and played, in the sun? The rain?
Yeah.
Kids play? Come on, Ronbo.
I'm trying. I just. Yeah. Go ahead.
We barely beat them with a half-decent team. If Moody would have made that kick, we wouldn't be talking about a loss with them. Ronbo.
True.
Redemption, a full healthy 49ers team versus a banged-up Browns team with possible flu symptoms. Think about this.
I like that.
We're winning it.
Yeah, hey,
We're
Bill,
winning it, Ronbo.
You know what's going to happen? The Golden Boy over in Buffalo is going to find a way to win this game. Now, the Chiefs are not going anywhere. I don't care what anybody says.
I see them matching them up against Kansas City. I see Kansas City getting the first wild card game unless they end up facing the Browns. I see them getting the first wild card game, meeting the Browns, either that in the conference or Kansas City could end up in the AFC if they put the Browns against the Ravens. And but I kind of like to see them in the Ravens going through like winter-like symptoms to get there to stack the deck. And Ronbo, I know you want the win. I know you want the win real bad. I know you want the win against the Rams.
Oh, I hate them so much.
But I want to see Dallas eliminated in the wild card because people are already talking. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't trust Roger Goodell. I don't trust those referees. They're already talking about pushing the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
You know what?
They're already talking about rigging it for the Cowboys to get the Super Bowl. I would like the Rams to be pushed into Dallas to see what we're working with here. And I want to see what this dude is talking about because I'm going to be honest. I want to see the Cowboys knocked out in the wild card. We beat them 40-something to 10. Leave it to that. Let them go home crying. Let's start annihilating the other teams, and then right then and there, who are the teams could be the better pick? It'd be us because the Eagles ain't going anywhere.
No, the Eagles. What's a dumpster fire? I mean, talk about every guy on the team is a basket case right now. So you're right.
And the reason why they're talking about that is because of the Detroit game.
Yeah. And so, yeah.
And I'm seeing a little bit, okay, I wanted them to beat Detroit, but kind of like, oh, okay, let's push the Rams on Dallas. You can't beat Dallas is not the 49ers. We own the Rams, but Dallas
the Rams,
is not the 49ers,
yeah,
and the Rams could beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, and they're not going into Dallas. You know what? If Dallas came to Los Angeles, they might have it. You know what? I don't know. How many teams could beat Dallas in Dallas? There's not that many.
I can see the Rams beating the Cowboys. Ronbo, I can see that happening.
Not in Dallas. Maybe. I wouldn't bet on it, though.
Yes, I do see in Dallas. Dallas is a different element in January, Ronbo.
That's good. That's a good point.
They start off soft, and you want a team that when they start off soft to go and smack them in the mouth. Who is that? Even though we own them, I give them Rudy his credit. The Rams can beat the Cowboys, and they would beat the Cowboys unless there was a rig job involved.
Like in Detroit. I mean, like Detroit got done a job on. That was just a clear, straight-up scam where we could all see it.
Right. So you caught, Mr. Goodell, if you think that's going to be funny, because I'm watching you. You better not play. All right. Anyways, Ronbo, if we have to take the L to have them eliminate the Cowboys, are you down with that?
Well, Bill, I'd rather play the Cowboys.
Or you're going to play with cards because you know how the refs like to mess us up in the playoffs. Are you going to roll the dice?
You know what? It doesn't really seriously matter, but I do, not like either team between the Rams and Cowboys. So I'm just going to flip the coin.
But Ronbo, we can smack the Rams easier than the Cowboys. Think about it. No injuries, smack the Rams out. They're a different team, dude. They're not the ones that eliminated us. They ain't got half the same people on the roster than when we played them last in the NFC Championship. Ronbo, we can smack them out of the playoffs easy. We don't want to play with the Cowboys. I don't want to play with the refs because the refs can try to rig the game all day long against the Rams. No matter how many refs go in, they can have the president, they can have Roger Goodell, they can have all the referees. And at the end of the day, the Rams will still come out with the nail.
Probably.
No, not probably, guaranteed. So Ronbo, if I was
I like that even better.
I want to beat the Rams in the playoffs. I want us to go to the Super Bowl.
Revenge would be sweet.
I'm saying
I
it's
agree.
not a sweep in the season, but are we going for a sweep of the season or are we going for a Super Bowl?
Yeah, see, why did you have to mention that sweep of the season thing? That's another thing that bothers me. I want to sweep the season twice, back-to-back seasons. That's domination.
But I want a Super Bowl, Ronbo. This cannot fall any better on our lap, Ronbo. This is the year.
I'm going to get over it.
Hey,
but Bill, before we're going to run out of time. Bill, what do you got for a score? You got a W or an L, or what are you doing?
I'm going to say this because if they go to Dallas and they beat them, it's going to come out with consequences. I'm going to do this because I want the Niners to win the Super Bowl, and we all know about that 17 curse. So I'm going to go with 49ers 17, and I'm going to deliberately do this. I'm going to go with the Rams 31, just so they can have a flu season, and we eliminate them in the playoffs. Give me a Niners shout-out. We're going to win the ring. All the way.
Bill.
And by the way, those 31 points will be donated generosity. He will fool them. Have a nice day.
You too, Bill. See you Sunday. Skip Peller, I haven't seen you in a long time. He said, hey, give my son Isaiah, your biggest fan, a Super Niners shout out. I appreciate you. Thanks. Skip Peller, hey, Isaiah. I see you, Isaiah. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I said, we got this win coming up. 12-8. Is this 13? This would be 13-4. Open the door. Look out. I got to work on this. I got to get this one done. All right. Isaiah. Scapelli. Hey, Alice, get on in here, man. Alice. We started late tonight, huh? I mean, whoa. I was not sipping. What's that? Snoop Dogg's laid back, sipping on gin and juice. Ellis. Ellis is probably doing gin and juice. Come back. Hey, Anderson.
I definitely look forward to talking about that this week.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, Anderson, man, we're sitting up here. It's a relaxed time before the season ends. We've already made step one, and we kick it back relaxing, and got the Rams up. You know what's so funny, Anderson? Even though we don't need to take this game seriously, and I need to grow up about this, I don't want losing to no damn. If we could have played the Rams 2 weeks ago, or last week even, and play the Commanders this week and don't have to be concerned, it'd be better. But ain't nothing worse than a Rams, a Cowboys, or a Hawks fan. Any other circumstances, if they beat you, they will not shut the hell up forever.
Man, I just want to say this, man. How many years have been beating the Rams?
Yes, I tell them that all the time. They still talking.
And the Cowboys, man, come on, man. Right. That's the fall Stephen A. Smith talking about. That's the fall. But I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think they're gonna get the. Man, I think the Lions gonna go up. Gonna go there and beat them people. I think we're gonna see the Lions. Cause them people cheated. Everybody's seen a dude walk in and report. That dude cheated, and I was mad to the motherfucker.
I mean,
my uncle came to the house, knocked on the door, talking about where my money at. I told him, I'm like, man, you saw that shit, man.
I know you shouldn't have to pay.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Yeah, I'm like, here, get the fuck out of my face. My homegirl pulled up, move. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go. Bye. You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah, I lost a bet like that. I know you was living. Oh, I would have been mad. I'm paying, and the referees did me up. I'm holding them responsible more than I am anybody else. You guys stay out of the way, ref.
And you know what else I noticed? All right, the same referee that fucked us in the Super Bowl and the Chiefs.
Vinovich.
He happened to be on the field when we was playing the Ravens. Ain't that some shit?
Damn.
That's the dude we do not need his officiating crew in the motherfucking playoffs.
I don't know why the league allows him to continue hijacking games like that. This is his crew. They're famous for that. I don't know how they made the Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys gonna lose to the Commanders. The only thing I don't like about that, you got to see how they flex schedules for them motherfuckers. Everybody else they gotta play. They go to the East Coast, gotta play an early game,
right.
1:00 when the sun just coming up. It's still kind of cold. Why they flex them the schedules? They get to play at 4:00. That's bullshit. The
It
league
is.
cheating for these people.
And it ain't helping
So, man, so whatever happened, gotta happen, man. I want these people destroyed, man. I'm so serious, man. I want them people destroyed. So it's like Stephen A. Smith say, they so fucking annoying, man. You see how we did the lines. You see how y'all see how they beat your ass and y'all cheated.
I would not brag about something like that. That's what I'm saying. And these are the same people that fix the schedule, so they try to tire the 49ers out. That schedule is designed to send fatigue to whatever team gets it. We're going West Coast, East Coast, to East Coast, back to West Coast. I said, man, what is this schedule? Remember the beginning of the season, we looked at that schedule and said, what the hell is this? And it didn't work.
You know what the Super Bowl going to probably be? 49ers Bills.
You know, you might be right. I'm thinking the Browns are going to beat the hell out of anybody they see in the playoffs. They're peaking. And they're looking good doing it, right? So I'm thinking the Browns are going to take out, because the Ravens can't beat the Browns. I would bet money on that. They can't. The Bengals can probably deal with the Browns because of the kind of offense they play. Not Bengals, but I mean
I'm just glad they ain't got that boy Chubb. As far as running back, I'm glad they bought that boy.
Oh, God.
Shit, that'll be a record crew then.
I forgot about him. Oh, my God.
But you know what,
not
though?
Doing bad, but not like Chubb.
Nah, yeah. But you know what with us? Oh, man, we going to be all right. We going to be good. I ain't really cool with just resting the starters like that. I'm like, let them get like a couple series or something. You know what I'm saying? Bumper bruises, so they'll be ready. Because, they get through their 2-week break. Yeah, up 2 weeks anyway. They're going to be rested here to practicing, doing with the playoff book. I'm pretty sure Kyle going to open up some new shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
They got a chance to work on some stuff. That's true.
And, and I hope, and Dan and Gray, I hope we implement this boy in the offense, man.
At least for a gimmick play. He doesn't use his speed. Don't make him block.
Because him and Purdy already got a connection. You don't remember a couple years ago in what it was in the preseason? Purdy threw that long pass to Danny, and he went straight down the field to the touchdown, just burnt everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it's like the last time we seen Danny Gray in the game or something. He hurt his foot or something.
Well, he's been nursing a shoulder, I think is his latest injury. But, I remember that day he hurt his shoulder. That was so long ago. If it wasn't broke, it should have been all right by now. I don't understand what's happening. And so we're going to go. What score you got?
Man, since the backup's playing, I'm going to go ahead and give the Rams the edge, but they're still not going to win. I say it'll be 27. No, fuck that. 34-28. 34-28.
That's a lot of points. The 49ers will be mad at themselves for giving up that many points because they'll think, man, we couldn't even measure up to the first string. I got a feeling it's going to be close. I don't know how the score is going to be, though. It could be a high score, like you say, or it could be...
Yeah, quarterback going to turn to the quarterback. That's going to be most likely turnovers.
Yeah, because Carson Wentz versus Sam Darnold, people think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'll put my money on Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold did not look terrible in Kyle's offense. Not to me, he didn't.
How he zipped that ball around the bell.
Yeah, he just got to break it down a little bit. Guys with really high tension arms, the ball tends to sail on him. He's got to control that. That's why that's why Brock is that dude puts exactly the right touch on 90% of his passes are right where they need to be. It's amazing.
Yep. Joe Montana too. But see, if you just go back and watch Sam Bradford College, Tim, the boy is not bad. The boy is good. The boy is good. He is not bad.
And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to see you Sunday and continue. Do not give a cowboy a damn break. I love it. And I'll see you Sunday.
Man, when I leave, I think I'm going to go egg my, because he is a Cowboy fan. He ain't want to pay me my money when we beat them, when we beat the shit out of them. I think I'm going to go get some eggs and egg his truck and his Cadillac and his red work truck.
There you go.
You
That's
know?
right. and then write 49er on some of that mess. All right, fam.
Oh, he gonna know who did.
Anyway.
All right now, 49er Empire. It's going down this our year, baby. Hold them 6 fingers up.
Boom.
Peace.
Night, fam. Jose Anderson. Hey, yo, Ellis, are you there? Well,
Ronbo, can you hear me?
Nah, I can hear you. I should have known Ellis is probably arranging something. I can hear you. I can see you. I like it. Explosions going on in the background. And Debo looking like some kind of. Debo is just fiendish. Is that a cowboy next to him?
No, that's Puka Nakua.
Oh, that's Puka. I couldn't see it fully. Ah.
It do look like a cowboy jersey though.
Yeah, you know what's really funny because you talk to a Ram. You guys ain't got nothing to equal Puka Nakua. You know who talks that, right? Boy,
yeah,
this is why I do not want to lose because I ain't got nothing to say if we beat the Rams about Puka or anybody else over there. But let us lose. Here comes the shit.
I think Rudy is I think Jim Everett is a burner account. Rudy's burner account.
I would not be surprised.
They corny ass dry comments and the shit you see in the comments, they sound too much alike. Ain't no way you could be two totally different people and sound so similar in the way y'all talk shit. Like there's no way to separate the two. You can't compare me to anybody else in here, but you can compare them to each other. They're too similar.
I hadn't thought about that, but
to be two totally separate people.
Same corny BS.
I'm on to you. We on to you, Rudy. You hear me?
Yeah.
We on to you. Rudy and Shim Everett are the same. Judy and Shim Everett are the same. Shim Neverett, y'all the same people. We get it.
I got a feeling that what's his name, Ready to Go, whom we've not seen in a while, was somebody else's alter ego. I don't know who, but he trashed that one because it was
ready to grow.
Yeah. God. Some of the stupidest statements made in stupid history. God.
Hey, Rudy burnt out that account, Bo, so he had to switch the shit up, man. Now he's Shim Neverett, and he's
Well, probably the administrators of the website or YouTube or whatever got rid of him. As soon as he said, "Yeah, Ronnie Lott was soft." What?
Man, come on.
What? Okay, let us not dwell upon the mentally challenged.
Yeah, look, we know you got discount. We know you got discounts to the circus, Rudy, and I'm trying to get something for the kids. We trying to come check you out, so you just let me know, and I'll meet you at the doors, man. I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you a PayPal or money because I want to make sure I don't get scammed.
I know, right?
In case I need to go oops upside your head or something. Anyway.
Hey, okay, we got the Rams this weekend. Are you a reasonable person or unreasonable like me? You don't want to see the 49ers lose to the Rams under any circumstances due to the blowback we'll get from those low-level people who just want to be us so badly that any opportunity they get. Oh, we beat you on that follow week. You guys thought it's going to be 13-4. We stopped that action, didn't we? Oh, God. What is wrong with you people? But so, what do you think is going to happen in this game?
Well, I mean, I feel like it's going to be a pretty good matchup, but I think because we're playing more of our starters than I anticipated, even if it is just for a first half. I mean, the Rams aren't playing any a slew of their starting players, including their starting running back, and and of course Matt Stafford. I think Cooper Kupp, Puka's the only receiver that's going to be playing.
Only for them 30 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Donald ain't playing. Whoever else, but I don't know. I mean, first out, I think the score. I'm gonna give us 38, man. I'm not saying Sam is going to ball out, but maybe he will play well enough to run the score up, and we can do well. Maybe three touchdowns on the ground, and then the other ones in the air. Sam should be able to at least be able to put 14 up himself. With his arm. That's at a minimum. He could do another. He
He's got
could
Ronnie
go
Bell.
crazy. If he does, that's great. That means
him and Bell got great chemistry from what I've seen in the preseason. So maybe.
Yeah, and maybe with them bringing back what's his name? What's my boy's name?
What team? Rams.
Who we got
49ers?
from the Steelers? I don't know. Team. I don't know why I forgot his name.
Witherspoon?
Who we got from the Steelers a couple years ago?
Yeah, it used to be with us.
No,
Spoon,
the
right?
wide
Not
receiver.
Spoon? Oh, wide receiver.
No, wide receiver that we got like year before last. I can't remember his name because he's been out for a minute.
A lot of minutes.
With the afro, bro, with the afro.
Hey, because at first I thought about their rookie, but he hasn't been seen all year. He gets hurt a lot, apparently.
Somebody's in the chat saying the name right now. I know somebody is. I can't see because I'm on.
Did you say chat. Josh? Sammy Dimes? Sammy.
Oh man.
Who's Sammy
anyway,
Dimes?
he's one of the wide receiver that we have that usually was catching the kick. He was usually getting the kickoff returns before he got hurt. Anyway, we got
because Ray Ray's on our team.
Ronnie Bell. What haven't been enough.
Ellis, your signal.
I think you should.
Ellis, your signal's breaking up. Are you in the same? You're not in the same place as you usually are. Yeah, Ellis, you're using a remote device, huh? You should probably just go back to your phone because it's not working. Yeah, let's talk about the Rams, not us, because Ray came from Pittsburgh. I know. I don't know who he's talking about. What receiver?
That's what I was talking about. I was talking about Ray. We got Ray
that's coming back. I thought you were talking about the Rams receiver. Yeah, I knew Ray. Yeah, okay.
I was talking about Ray coming back for us. That's what I was talking about. Okay. But anyway, so
Jawan's coming back too
on offense with Elijah. In the backfield. I don't know if he's gonna last minute bring up TDP.
Hey,
I
Ellis,
think it would be.
I can almost guarantee you, Elijah Mitchell's not playing. He's too susceptible to injury. It's going to be Jordan Mason and McNichols at least, maybe TDP, but you ain't going to see Mitchell tomorrow or Sunday.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought he would. He's been out there. I mean, even with starters, he should be out there.
We got to keep him ready because if McCaffrey can't go 100%. Kyle's going to want his next man in line, and that is definitely Mitchell. He does not, for whatever reason, put Jordan Mason above Mitchell. Ellis, your signal finally broke out. Ellis? T-Pain? Who's T-Pain? I haven't heard anything. T-Pain ain't recorded nothing in a long time. TDP is T-Pain. I like that. It's too bad TDP wasn't good. We could have called him T-Pain. That would have been awesome. Ellis he's got an unusual Ellis connection. Ellis he's got the 49ers with 38. I wonder what he has for the Rams. All right, let's say, hey, Bethel. Hey, Smith, McNichols got cut. He might get cut tomorrow because they're looking for somebody to cut. But McNichols is on the practice squad. Bethel.
Hey, Ronbo.
Wait a minute, I don't know what's going on. Hold it, Bethel.
All right.
Hold on. Ellis is back. Okay, hold on, Bethel. You're next. Go ahead,
All
Ellis.
right, no problem.
Ellis. Yeah, Ellis, you got something really inconsistent about your signal. It's still not coming through. Ellis.
Ronbo.
Okay, there you are. Okay. Can you make it work?
Yeah, I got off Zoom. I'm in on the regular call now.
Okay.
I'm not on Zoom anymore.
All right. Well, it's,
So we good. Anyway, so yeah, man, look.
You were going to give us a score. You were in the middle of giving us a score, though. What score did you like?
And I got Empire State at 30s. I know everybody's a little.
You gave us 38.
Okay, good. 30. Yeah, I'm staying in the 30s, man. Give me 38-21.
Right.
The gingerbread man.
I love one of the highest scores of the year against the Rams. I'll appreciate that all day, every day. This is why I get with Rudy. Rudy, before you come to me, let me come to you. That's one of the highest offensive scores we've had all year. And Rudy, it was my backups. Oh, Lord, please make it happen. Okay, go ahead, Ellis. I'm done.
Yeah, no, man. And you know what? And Danny Gray broke his collarbone. So that was he wasn't just a shoulder injury. Yeah, it was a collar. It was a collarbone. Yeah, collarbone.
That takes 5 or 6 months to usually heal too.
Right. So I don't think they were trying to rush him back because I think they want to really try to start using him in the latter part, like playoffs, Super Bowl, and then next year he'll be fully a go. But and he needs to get his blocking up, and he needs to get more adjusted to the offense. I think.
Yeah, I think he was out the first year too, right? This is the second year.
Right. Right. So
wait. Ravens signed Dalvin Cook. Has anybody confirmed that?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Oh no! No, they don't need any more run game help. Damn! You know what?
Yeah.
Dalvin didn't get thrown out of where did he just leave? Was he with the Bills?
Jets.
The Jets didn't cut him loose for no reason. I ain't scared. All right, go ahead.
Well, they had Breece Hall, and then they had Israel Akaban. I forgot his name, Abaconda or something like that. Who they want to start getting going. Yeah, he's a rookie running back. He's actually pretty good too. But I figure because Dalvin wanted probably some more touches and whatnot, and so he got on the next thing smoking. Cowboys fans was talking shit. Michael Irvin was mad. They were saying he should have went to the Cowboys because he would have made more of an impression and could have got himself a bigger contract because he won't get any big money anymore going to the Ravens, and that they already kind of got their backfield set up. But anyway, yeah, he can get his ass laid out. So
and hopefully it's not too lazy about it. Unless we go. I'm going to see you Sunday before it gets too late here.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna pass. I don't think they're gonna pass the Browns though, man. I'll be honest. The Browns probably is looking better than them. Man, and they got Joe Flacco, man. They got Flacco, man.
He looks resurrected. What's wrong with him?
Flacco be getting busy.
I know.
Hey, man, he's aging. You know what I'm saying? In the right way, man. So everybody can't do that.
Apparently.
But shout out to them. I ain't no hater.
All right, fam.
We'll see that. We'll see him again. All right, fam. Y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Hit that like, subscribe. Dust yourself off, Rudy, especially you. Because you're still 200 feet underground. We know what you got to crawl through to come outside. But shout out to Faithful, man. Y'all know what it is. Let's go get it.
All right, Ellis.
Let's go get it, y'all. Peace.
Thank
you, fam.
Night, fam.
All right.
All right, Bethel.
Hey, Rumble.
Hey, Bethel. Well, Bethel, what we're doing here. It's Friday night and last game of the season, and the Rams are there, and we don't even have any reason to play them. The worst thing we want to do is play so hard we get hurt. And the Rams aren't worried about any of my guys getting hurt. Hell, there's just no way. But if we could just mop the floor with the Rams, I don't care if it's a second or third string. I don't care if their moms play in their place. I want that ass kicked. So, I just we'll find out. Bethel, what is your take on this game,
though? This will tell how good can our backups be.
and see, if needed to be, we get anybody injured, if we could trust these guys to step up and actually do something. And, this is a good opportunity for them to show up.
Yep, get a good look at it.
If you don't see, if you don't see that they're not going to show up, then
not to put them in.
Then they probably won't. Yeah, they probably won't even, try to put them in there because they're not gonna.
But Beth, what's really worrisome about this? So, because they came on tomorrow hanging loose and there's nothing at stake, they're going to play their ass off. It could be fool's gold. They could come in there just looking like straight money, and all of a sudden the big lights of the playoffs. Oh shit! I gotta. Yeah, you all right? Yeah, no, I'm ready. Why? Is that throw up in front of you? Yeah, I'm all right, coach. I'm all right. Okay. God, oh my God. So we'll see though. You got to.
No, and then I was hearing the guy talk about our defense. I'm all like, our defense. The two biggest scores was two of the contenders on the other side, and then plus George Boros. We had some injuries there that was not even playing, and I think Purdy he was kind of concussed in that game also.
Oh, you're talking about the losses we took, those 3 losses?
Yeah.
There's some good reasons behind it. And actually, Jake Moody, we don't lose to the Browns if he makes that kick. We were struggling, but we still would have won the game. Now, the Vikings game, you notice what happened after the Vikings game. Coach Wilkes comes down out of the booth. All right, I'm here to show you guys how to play some secondary. We'll be all right. And all of a sudden, we were okay, but not yet. And we had to get beat again by the Bengals, and then finally to stop the blood flowing.
Yeah, so it's, our defense been doing really good, even though, things happen. But a lot of the reason that happened because our players, a lot of them were tired.
Absolutely.
Because imagine, you're flying in the, there's a jet flag or what that jet. When you fly too much.
Yeah. Oh, jet lag. Bethel, why
jet lag? There you go.
They scheduled us to play the Browns. Then why don't you schedule the Bengals next? No. You got to send us to Minnesota. So that means now we need to go home, and then come back to Minnesota, and then the Bengals. I said, you know what? This is so strange. Why did they do that? They did it on purpose.
Yeah, because they didn't want us to.
Just make it as hard as possible for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Wear them out.
Yeah, and then
not from the game, but traveling.
Yeah. So, and then plus the Browns we only lost by 2 points.
Well, yeah.
And plus, Ayuk dropped a lot of balls that day.
I know he was having a day.
That's why he was really angry in the sideline. I think there were some other players that dropped the ball also. And then the ball was going, out of Purdy's hand.
You know what? That's the thing. The 49ers, when they lose, they had more to do with those losses. The Bengals flat. You know what?
Yeah.
If we got beat this year, the Bengals and the Vikings. Now, Kirk Cousins made, 10, 11, 12 passes in a row because the defense is playing off every guy out there by 50 feet. And that's when what's the name finally came down. It was too late though, and the Bengals just beat our ass.
Yeah,
they just beat our ass. That was all it was to that. They ran the ball as much as they wanted to, but again, like you said, a worn-out, tired 49ers team. You can't keep bouncing around.
Yeah, and then Armstead wasn't even playing. I think in that game. Yeah, and he's one of our big run stoppers.
And he affects the defense in a lot of ways too. So
yes. Yeah, and then the other reason I think Bill said that they want Dallas to go to the Super Bowl because they made they changed the color logo, and they have a blue in the top and red in the bottom, and they have Dallas on the top, and they have Patrick Mahomes colors in the bottom. I'm all like,
but listen, what we need to know is this: everybody's doing that. I don't think it was a coincidence either, but everybody's talking about that logo changing color. Now they're gonna, how many times you're gonna see that logo change colors these 5 or 6 times between now and the Super Bowl. I guarantee you, because they don't want people to be on to them. Whomever they're choosing, you're right, they probably have control over it. But what idiot thought to put that clue out there? I think they're messing with everybody's mind, but we'll see.
Yeah, it is. So it's probably we don't have to worry about nothing like that. And then if I'm a Raiders fan, they're not gonna want the Niners to go to the Super Bowl, because if we win the Super Bowl, if we go there, then we could hang it on the Raiders because we won the Super Bowl on their home, on their stadium.
I know, right? Because because the Rams got to win in their house. Didn't they get back to back? Oh yeah, the Bucks and the Rams got to win in their house. And we don't get we go into Vegas, and like you say, we win in the Raiders' house, which is always a nice thing.
That'll be nice.
You have a new facility.
To put that on their face.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. I tell you what, Bethel, wait, give me your score.
I just put the W and punch the like, and let's go Niners.
All right, Bethel. I'll see you.
All right. Good night.
I'll see you Sunday. Good night, man.
All right. See you Sunday.
Oh, Red Eye, if you feel that way, then why do you bother to pay attention then? That's really a low-down thing to say, Red Eye. You really got no class and no manners, and it sucks. I just want you to know that. Hey, Jalen.
Cardinals, y'all are relevant. Rams, y'all some balls. Seahawks have a ring in 10 years and counting. Damn it, I know that can't be fun. Ronbo. First of all, Ronbo, let me ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
Nick Mullins, is he better than Sam Darnold?
Wow.
I ain't got no jumpers.
You know what? Wow, Jalen, that's a good question. I maybe not. You know what? Wow. Chat, give me some feedback on that. Okay, I'm gonna go with Sam. Go ahead though. You make that point. You asked that question for what reason?
If Nick Mullins can beat them, Sam Darnold can. Just remind y'all.
I should have known where you were.
2020 season, Ronbo. That has got to be one of the worst, disappointing, depressing seasons I've ever been through in my life. That revenge tour season when Nick Bosa tore his ACL and all those players went down. COVID year, we could beat the Rams with Nick Mullins. Damn it, we can do Sam Ronbo. Bland Gabbert beat him, damn it. Come on now. I mean, it don't matter who out there. We just need somebody.
You're right. Gabbert did beat him a few years ago.
You know I'm right, Ronbo. Come on, man. The Rams ain't beat
about
nobody.
That. No, I know.
30, I think it was like 30-3.
No, it's always
Aaron Donald got thrown out the game like a fool, man, throwing his helmet all over the place. I'm not everybody worried about the goddamn Rams.
And we were
especially
struggling
in the regular season.
I know.
But we went 2-14, man. We went 2-14.
And that was the
2
only
wins happened to be against who? Against who?
Los Angeles, SoCal.
At that time, I think they were still St. Louis. I think they were still St. Louis at that time.
Maybe. I forgot. Hey, what's his name?
I think they were.
What's that running back's name?
Todd Gurley.
Yeah, Todd was with him that year. We shut his butt down too.
He was still young though.
And you know what?
Oh yeah, we did. They had Kenny Britt, Tavon Austin.
They had and Tavon used to scare me to death. Because that dude can, God, he could bring that ball back. Every time Tavon came back, they had good field position. Still couldn't do nothing with it.
Tavon was quick, Ronbo. He was quick.
We had him for a few minutes. Something went wrong One of his legs or something went wrong. But yeah, he could play.
Yeah. But Ronbo, this whole narrative of we worried about the Rams because we sitting our backups. I mean, shit, Ronbo. You mean it, Ronbo? You put that 2020 roster that we played with that whole season versus this backup unit. I guarantee you, this backup unit might win. Why? They might win, Ronbo. Sam Darnold's better than Nick Mullins. I guarantee. We had Jared McKinnon at running back, Ronbo. Jared McKinnon. Come on, dog. Like that. No, that Rams ain't finna do a damn thing, Ronbo. What they gonna do? What they gonna do, Ronbo? They gonna beat us at home? At home, Ronbo?
And they're resting the starts.
no.
Okay, the thing is,
That's
accidents do happen. And Nakua's going to be out there getting his 30 yards. And in the process,
That ain't no accident.
the 49ers may say, we're going to sit everybody down here.
Ronbo,
We played
I
one
ain't seen
quarter.
an accident in 9 games, OG. I ain't seen an
That's
accident
true.
in 9 games. We done whooped their ass 9 straight games. You tell me there ain't no accident.
And winning
I'm not
10 in a
worried
row
about them.
is double-digit. Oh, God. But McVay, he's very vindictive. When he kicked that field goal in the first game of the season, that field goal had no bearing on that game whatsoever. McVay just wanted to close that gap up to make it look a little less bad. There's 1 second left in the clock. Time. What? Bring the kicker in? Oh, are you serious?
Ronbo, he knows in his heart that damn well that
doing?
they Ronbo, look, let me tell you something. This what's gonna happen, Ronbo. Puka, he gonna hit about one throw, he gonna get about a 30-yard catch, and they gonna completely lay down. Because I'm telling you right now, we're not losing to the Rams at home. I'll be damned if we go end the season off on an L. I'll be damned.
No. That's another thing I was concerned about. Don't leave this going into the season with an L. I mean, the playoffs. Exactly. I agree.
Well, Ronbo, I don't think it's gonna be a close game. I think I'd say about 25-10. I think we're gonna beat them by at least 15, by at least 2 touchdowns.
Just start having a field day.
They
That
don't
would make
have
my day.
much. I mean, they have. Who else they got? They got Puka. They gonna risk getting him beat up.
Oh, hey,
I mean,
but
who else they got out there?
He's got that 30 yards. He's got to get you. I'm telling you right now, McVay is going to put him out there for as long as he can stand it. If we hit him once or twice, all right. No, Pook, I'm sorry. Listen, I need you to sit down, all right? Because I'm concerned.
Ronbo.
You know.
Throwing the ball to him, Ronbo.
Oh, that's right.
Ain't it the Walmart Prince Harry? Ain't it Carson Wentz?
I don't know about Wentz is used to him as much as Stafford is, but you got a good point.
We beat them with Bland Gabbert.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly is our head coach.
And the only 2 games he won
I don't think it's Ron, but they only beat the 49. Ron, but they got us in 2018. I give them that. But we were dogs.
That was their Super Bowl year. That's what Tom Brady.
Yeah, Ron, the Super Bowl. I mean, okay, Rudy, y'all got us that year. But y'all ain't beat a 10-win 49er team in a regular season since Kaepernick.
Oh, I think it goes back further than that. Way back. You know what? You have to get into
maybe Alex Smith. Damn it, maybe Jeff Garcia.
Jalen, give me your score. We got to go. I'm going to see you. Oh, 25-10. Okay. I don't know what we were pointing at. I'm sorry, Jalen.
49ers.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
The other day, we still the kings of the West. Kyler Durn healing, so he don't need no rest. And JD and Rudy keep coming back because the 49ers go beat the best. Let's not forget, y'all. Wet behind the ear. Smelling like Similac. Mama titty still in his mouth. Nuts ain't dropped yet. Face about as bald as Mr. Clean. Nick Mullins beat the Raiders on national television. This wasn't just some game you could catch if you stayed in the local area. Oh, no, this was on prime time television. Everybody in the world saw this. It was the only game on. The greatest night of my life. Let me get a Niners shout out, Rumble. Happy New Year to y'all. Birthday to you as well, Mark. I don't know if you're still on. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, Mark. All right, Jalen. See you Sunday. That's right. It really sucks that you would insult people. That's why I care, because I like the people in there and the ones on the phone as well. You, I could do without. So keep walking on thin ice and don't keep coming at me, man, because I will drop your ass. Hey, Jack. Oh, Jack.
You know that one guy that used to everybody that got their ass whooped one time, Ronbo. You know damn right that one guy that you couldn't whoop, and he was like, man, I'm never going back goddamn there ever goddamn else.
Yeah.
Cliff Kingsbury took a one-way ticket to Thailand because he got his ass whooped in the NFC West so bad that he can't even show his face in the NFL. They're trying to give him another job, but he's like, hell no, I'm getting a one-way ticket the hell out of here and far away as I can from the NFC West.
Wait,
and that's what I want.
I thought Cliff
That's
was...
what I want. When Sean, after this ass whooping, we give next few games to Sean McVay, he's going to take his ass to Montana or somewhere fucking far.
Wait, is it Kingsbury? Is he coaching somewhere, though? Because we don't have a team in Thailand. I thought he was coaching. Oh, you know what? He did ask D'Amico for a job.
And he took a one-way ticket.
Is Kingsbury married?
The job he wanted, he couldn't get because he wants to get the hell out of the NFC West. So he took a one-way ticket to Thailand, and we don't know when the hell he's trying to come back. He's over there, hopefully not getting them lady boys that they try to hook you. You know what I'm saying? What's up? But, listen up, man.
See, that's why
we're not going to go crazy
if he's married or not.
Like goddamn Cat Williams last night. Listen. No. Listen. We're not going to go crazy tonight like Cat Williams did last night on Club Shay Shay. You feel me? Blowing the whistle. But we are going to blow the whistle about the NFC West.
Man,
you come in, you got dudes like Pete Carroll, you got Kyle Shanahan. You better get ready for this ass whooping out west, boy, because you know what I'm saying, we send your ass on a one-way ticket to Thailand out here. You feel me? We got people doing that. Meanwhile, goddamn Aaron Rodgers, you know what I'm saying, talking about Jimmy Kimmel and all that stuff. ESPN apologized, but
JJ,
so much shit going on, man. I mean, I'm just saying, man, the thing with us, Ronbo, is this is the NFC West, Ronbo. You know what I'm saying? This is people like, we're a team. There's no I in team, I mean, you got like Lamar getting the MVP, let him get it. You know what I'm saying? You got the guys getting the Pro Bowl, no Debo, no IU, let them get it. Because you know what? We're after the goddamn chip. Let me give you some stats real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because this is pathetic. They can't see a true playmaker like my favorite player, as you know, is Brandon Ayuk. I mean, in 2020, the dude has 748 yards. 2021, 826 yards. 2022, 1,015 yards. And this year, 1,317 yards.
He's consistent.
And we're not even at the last game. He done this with fewer passes thrown to him, Ronbo, and yet did not even get an alternate as a Pro Bowl. I mean, how in the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? They hating on it, but it should motivate us, Ronbo, as a collectively as a team, to go out there and fight harder and win this Super Bowl.
Oh, they want that anyway. There's nothing that's going to stop that motivation. Because how many times they've been there, and how close have they come? It's got to be. And last year, that was the most traumatic of break the quarterback's arm against the Eagles, of which we handed them their lunch. And granted, it was a different Eagles team, but still, Jack.
I mean, especially at a time, where we're got like Jason Verrett, he was just coming on his, back to, and then he gets injured. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to pray that this hand surgery that Ambry Thomas is getting is going to be good in time. Is he going to wear a cast, or is he going to be okay in a couple weeks when we do got to play the first game, the divisional round?
I don't think.
But I'm looking for the backups, man. This is all about.
Yeah, Ambry's probably not serious. If they're saying he'd be back in a week, it must really be minor. But go ahead, Jack.
Yeah. Good thing it's not the leg or nothing. But I mean, it's basically the backups, right? We don't need Trent Williams, who they're saying that might play, early in the regular season. I don't know why you would risk it. Why would you put your best player
his
out
ankles.
there, say to risk being edger? Get Jalen Moore. Get Jalen Moore in case something does happen in the Super Bowl, so he's getting more reps in there, and getting more confident.
Moore just came out of concussion protocol. I wonder if he's even available. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know who else would have to play the edge.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, man.
Jack, give me a score though. What do you got?
Yeah. Feliciano is back too, so that's good. This is going to be like hot potato, Ronbo. This is going to be like we don't want to win. You know what I'm saying? We're holding our starters. There might be third, fourth stringers in there, so it's going to be hot potato. It's going to be so many punts in this game, Ronbo. The score is going to be it's going to be breaking the NFL history. Is going to be a tie, 0-0.
Jack, you know what? I should have expected that. All right. I like that. So we end up we don't have any losses, but we do have a tie. I don't know what's worse. You still don't get that 13th win. That's what I want. Jack,
don't mess with the NFC. Just don't mess with the NFC West.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the NFC West or Shanahan, because we'll put you on a one-way ticket the hell out of here, baby.
Jack, hey, enjoy your day. I'm going to see you Sunday. All right, Jack.
All right, brother. See you during playoffs.
All right, fam. And Merrick.
Hey, Ronbo.
Merrick. This is prediction night, and this is the silliest prediction night of the year. Normally, going into a game, there's some kind of feeling. I don't have any kind of feeling on this game other than the fact that I don't like the Rams, and the last thing I want to do is lose to them. And I've resigned myself to the fact that if you lose to them, it's not a big deal, but still, it's the Rams. But how are you feeling?
Oh, are you ready for another preseason game on Sunday?
Well,
That's what it's going to be.
I know, right? God. As long as nobody gets hurt, that's fine. A lot of games around the season for playoff teams are going to be preseason games anyway. So, and especially it should be ours. Well, there's a lot of guys that are really busting ass tomorrow. And Merrick, there's some games this week going to be fun to watch. Absolutely fun football to watch. It's not going to be a game of all playoff teams, but the teams that are battling for position. Oh, man. The Rams, not the Rams, well, not the Rams, Detroit. Who's Detroit playing this week? And then you got I got to look at their schedules, actually. I don't know who these people are playing.
Cowboys are playing the Commanders, so they're going to win.
And the Eagles play the Giants. That's a win. Who's Detroit playing?
I think Green Bay.
Oh, that's in a conference. That's probably right. That's going to be the game. Are they playing?
No, Green Bay's playing the Bears. I think Detroit's playing the Vikings.
The Vikings. Well, you know what? The Vikings are putting up a fight all of a sudden. There's a little bit of entertainment this week, actually. Hey, people are looking out for the Bears.
Watch the Bears win that game. The game I'm looking forward to the most is the Sunday night game, the Bills and the Dolphins.
Ooh. Oh, no. No. The Bills are going to the Dolphins have lost too many people. They're going to be they're going to have to bring a bowl out there not a large bowl too, to put the leftover remains of the Dolphins in it. You know what? They're gonna crash in the playoffs. That's really too bad because they worked hard to get there this year. They're dead meat.
I feel bad for my uncle though. He's a big Dolphins fan and he's not excited.
Yeah. They sustained too many injuries. I mean, we're watching Tyreek Hill's house burn down. You know what's so funny? When bad luck happens, it's crazy. Hill standing outside of his house with smoke pouring out of it. I was like, how does a house of those kind of houses usually have a system in them that fires are not going to get to that level? He doesn't have a sprinkler system or anything in that place? That's an arson.
I mean, that's how I felt about the Ravens game, which I never called it instead, but it was just one of those days where it seemed like the universe was out to get you.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I've had those days. You go out and get in your car and start it, doesn't work, and then when you finally do get it started, you drive out of the driveway and somebody hits you right in the back. No, it's just not one of them days. I called AAA to start this sucker, and then I'm back out of the driveway, and who is this? Oh, he's freaking wearing a Cowboys hat. Now you're gonna start a fight with him, and now you got to go to jail, and it's just one of those days, It sucks. So yeah, I feel sorry for the Dolphins, and Robert Saleh and the Jets. If there's two teams I feel bad about, it's those two.
Yeah, I know over in Jetville, there's some talk that they might get rid of Robert Saleh.
I know. There was whispers of that a couple of weeks ago. It's not even his fault. He built that defense. They need to give him love for that. Nobody knew Aaron Rodgers was going to get hurt, but if he helped to procure that deal to get Rodgers, a lot of guys are going to get in trouble for that.
But yeah, concerning the Rams game, I do think we'll beat them because no matter how banged up we are, we always beat them.
Yeah, but
and I think we can beat them with our backups.
You got to know McVay does not appreciate these losses. If we win tomorrow, do you know that's 10 in a row? We will have crossed in a double-digitville.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's getting close to the Chiefs. The Chiefs beat the Broncos like 16 times in a row.
And we beat the other 90s 49ers beat the Rams 17. I was a little long on 19, but 17 times in a row. And while we're making jokes, how many times the Hawks beat us in a row?
I don't remember. It felt like an eternity, but
they started beating us in 2014. Yeah, they started beating us in 2014.
Like 2012 or 2013.
Well, we were splitting with them.
That was their Legion of Boom era.
We were splitting. They weren't wiping us out. There was a couple of years we split with them, and then after that, ownership. Yeah, after that 2014 year, the Super Bowl year, we'd split with them that year, I think. And then we didn't beat them again.
2014 to 2019, they owned us every time.
Yeah. It's a 5-year. Uh-oh. That's two games season. Merrick.
And?
Oh. Okay. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Merrick, what is your score on this game?
I think we'll beat them 31-13.
30? We're going to score. All right.
Well, the Rams aren't playing a lot of their starters. Stafford's not playing. Cup's not playing. Their good running back isn't playing.
Yeah, we're not playing a lot of people. We can't sit down as many as McVay's going to sit down, I guess. But anyway, all right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to worry about the Ravens, Ronbo, because they've never made it past the divisional round.
I know.
Lamar is 1-3 in the playoffs.
I know. It's only 4 games now. Well, we'll see. Merrick, we're going to go. Let me. I'll see you Sunday, and we can say things like, "Well, the streak's alive." All right, fam. Have a great night, Merrick.
You too.
Thanks. I don't know why I'm so petty. It's really important to me, fam. We have to beat them 10 times in a row, because I don't want to hear it. I could be adult enough that if we lose, if we win, I'm not gonna bother them about that. I've already said enough. They know they've lost 10 times in a row. Hell, Rudy is still posting up jokes now. He knows they haven't beat us since 2018. He's still talking. All right, Tony, get on in there, Tony.
Ronbo, good evening. Good evening. How you doing, Ronbo?
Doing great. It's gonna be a fun season. It has been a fun season for the most part. And playoff time is around.
Ellis had some nice jokes at the end of his conversation with you. Ellis did, and I just text Chrissy Jim Kim, let him know how much of a clown he is.
Hey, do you think could there be any truth to that being Rudy's burner account?
You never. with those knuckleheads, you never know, Ronbo.
You know, there are some similarities now that Ellis pointed it out, though. He does say some of the things that Rudy would be saying. Because Marketing Pro, we've talked to him. So I know that's nobody's burner account. That somebody really owns that. But Chrissy Everett, and he's always after you, as is Ramilia.
Man, that don't bother me.
But I mean, the thing is,
if you notice, they be
they're
coming here for
always-
validation from you guys.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, Chrissy and Ramilia are always, they come in here specifically to lay a few digs, but they're always coming to get Tony. I noticed that, Ellis.
It's all good. It's all good, but they only make themselves look bad, every
You
time.
know, it doesn't take much to
Every
like some
time.
dudes. What? I mean, you know, when you've only won 2 championships in 70 years and you're still talking trash, you know, you got some issues, boy. Because I mean, why do you feel the need to keep taking shots at a better team? Way better. So
Ronbo, that organization has issues. Remember, they just won the Super Bowl in 2021.
Yep.
What did most of their core players wanted to do last year?
Get
They
the
wanted
hell up
out
out
of
of
there.
LA. Yeah.
One by one, they got out too.
Well, you know, they didn't have when they first came in. McVay first came in, they had money, and do you know I was with it when they went and got the Dominican Sue. They got some really good players, and we had 49ers had we've been sucking butt forever, right? I was like, well, we got money. How come we couldn't sign them? Little did I know, brick by brick means sustainability. That's why, you know, down through the years, they went to a couple of Super Bowls, Tony, and they won 1 out of 2. Now, see, this I cannot argue or lay really anything concrete against the strategy. But what I can say is this. Once you do hit the dead end, the cliff is, I mean, they're still falling. And this year they came back a little bit, and I got to give them credit for that, but Stafford is about to reach his road. Stafford hasn't got 3 years left in him, not in L.A.
And he's about to meet his maker when he go back to Detroit. They're going to put him on his ass over and over again.
Because
I can't wait for that game.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to be, oh, my God. And they're a better team now than they were when Stafford left. So, you know, and doesn't Stafford need another contract at some time soon? You going to pay him?
You better go and retire. You better go and do
You know,
you better go and do what Matt Ryan and Ben Roethlisberger did and retire.
Right? You're going to pay him premium dollars. You're going to go play for a bad team that's willing to pay him a lot of money. So they've got Stetson over there grooming him. Is Stetson Bennett Jr.? Or should I say Stetson Bennett
whatever happened
III?
to that bum? Remember Ronbo in preseason, he was throwing picks?
Yeah,
He was
right and
throwing
left.
pick sixes in preseason.
And Rudy was on Twitter talking about Stetson Bennett may be the steal of the draft. What? And I hadn't seen him yet.
You see him in preseason?
I just heard about him, you know.
And if that's the case,
he is a steal.
I didn't even know Carson Wentz was still in the league. They got Carson Wentz starting over him. I didn't even know he was still in the league.
You know, I didn't know who the backup was. I knew Stetson was over there, but I didn't know anything about Carson. I know that they went and got somebody because Stetson was plan C. You know?
Hey, Ronbo, I saw in the paper, because I feel like I love getting the newspaper, that the Niners were 3-point favorites on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, 3.5.
Yeah, no, I saw
they are
that.
today at 4.
I saw 3.5.
4. Went up.
You know, because McVay's not. I don't trust McVay. You know, Rudy, his ego has to be killing him. You know, I'm going. Well, if they beat me tomorrow, that's 10 in a row. You count, divide it up. That's 5 years straight. I've not had a shot. I'm not going to put up with this any longer. We're going to go out there and win that game tomorrow. Because McVay, you look at his eyes. He's one of those guys. Like I said, that field goal he kicked earlier in the season, that was unnecessary. What are you doing that for? Because the season, I think we had 20-something points, and they had, 13 or something like that, or 14? And so he had to make it look better at 17.
Yep. And who is this Jay Run character who's straight ass? I've never heard of him. Is he a Rams fan too?
No, Jay Run is he's a 49er fan. Jay he's very heavily opinionated. Yeah.
Seems to be into his feelings a lot.
Yeah, he gets his opinions are he does not move from his opinions. So if you've been arguing with him, he's gonna go after. He does that to everybody though. But basically, he's okay. Whatever he's saying, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but normally he could get a little vicious at times, but he's okay.
Ronbo, I think the NFC Championship, and you're gonna trip when I tell you who y'all opponent's gonna be. It's gonna be Detroit at San Francisco. That's what I think.
Because it's not a bad guess, Tony. Because the Cowboys are not going anywhere. I don't know who they're going to play first or second. The Eagles are a shell of themselves. I think right now the Eagles don't even believe in themselves, and they certainly don't believe in Sirianni. Was it Sirianni? I think, yeah, it could be Detroit.
They said that what's his name, the wide receiver, they said he apologized for his outburst.
For what team? Detroit?
For the Eagles. For the Eagles.
Oh, AJ.
Remember I told you he was. AJ. Said he was
no, everybody's seen that. AJ's pissed. Yeah.
Yep. But you gotta playoffs coming. You gotta run the football. You gotta stop the run. It helps the passing game. Helps set up the play action. So we already know the Rams play Detroit at 3-6. That series is locked. I think that Falcons 8th game gonna be a high scoring game because both teams can make the playoffs. Heck, we could even make the playoffs if we lose, if Seattle and Green Bay loses. And I don't know if Green Bay going to lose to Chicago, though.
Hey, listen, I told you about that, Tony, the other day, man. Listen, Chicago will up and beat somebody that they're not supposed to beat. And they've done that how many times this year? They handed Detroit their ass in that second game.
They handed us ours last week.
So who's seen that coming? So, damn.
Yep.
The Bears are.
Arizona's going to beat Seattle. I'm not worried about that. Arizona will beat Seattle. Gene was in here earlier running his mouth, but he soon left.
Who?
He's gone. Gene D.
Gene? Oh, no.
He was in the chat room.
I didn't know Gene was in here. I would have shouted him out. Gene, come on back, man.
Yeah, he was in here like about 2 hours ago. Just talking, doing the same stuff he always does, but they're going home.
I want to know where Tommy Testosterone, also, what's his name? The Ready to Go.
Ronbo, whatever happened to Niner Mike? I like to hear Niner Mike.
You know what? I've texted him a couple times on Twitter. I think he still has an account. I don't know. He's not answering.
I remember that he had that blow up. What was the playoff game?
Yeah.
Y'all lost.
Yeah.
He had that blow up against Jimmy, that meltdown against Jimmy, and we haven't
heard from him since. Yeah. So I don't know. Mike he's also gets really intense with his feelings on certain things too. But
yes,
it's a game. We got to kind of remember that. You got to walk it back. You go to a certain point and you step beyond the line of insanity, right? Or sanity, and you don't want to start getting too crazy.
Yeah.
You start to mess with your own head. So yeah. Anyway,
I know I'm excited about next season. Us getting a quarterback. Maybe getting one in free agency and definitely getting one in the draft. I like Bo Nix of Oregon in the draft. Right now we pick 9th.
Nix.
We still can make the playoffs. We can make the playoffs even if we lose Sunday. If Seattle and Green Bay loses.
But you know what, Tony? That'll mess up your pick. How are you going to get Bo because that means you'll be in the top 10 as far as draft. No, below the top 10, should I say, in draft order.
Below, yeah. We pick 9th right now. We could trade up. We could trade back.
Oh, that's right. You got picks. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 second-rounders. Thank you, Calvin Ridley. 2 second-rounders, and Ronbo, I'm gonna tell you right now that the 4th and 5th seed in the AFC, Cleveland gonna beat Jacksonville. That's gonna done deal. I'm telling you that now because Cleveland's defense.
I'm telling you,
Jacksonville's still young.
And Flacco has got that offense, which is probably never really poor. He's making it work.
Yes,
and the Joku, he's using the Joku like a veteran uses a tight end. I'm watching the Joku. I'm already bothered by the defense to begin with. And I'm watching the Joku last week. I know he's playing against the Jets, but that's what compounded my feeling. The Jets defense ain't bad. Oh,
yeah,
what
the Jets
is going
defense
on?
is real good. Yeah.
So
and Cleveland got the best offensive line in football. Both of their guards made the Pro Bowl. Both of their starting tackles are injured, but they got that DeJuan Jones from Ohio State playing right tackle. But they got the best offensive line in football still, Cleveland. And they're going to need something from Kareem Hunt, though. They're going to need him to run a little bit more come playoff time to help Flacco out. And I think he can do that.
Okay. I'm going to worry about that later. Because I'm impressed with Cleveland. A lot of people are, but I am. You know, and apparently you are too. We got to go.
Them in Buffalo.
Buffalo.
And Rambo, I know we got to go, but that'll be a great story if Flacco played them in the AFC Championship game in Baltimore and went there and took it from them.
Josh, listen, that's a bad matchup, Tony, because Allen will fold under that Cleveland Brown pressure and start throwing bad passes. That's what he does. And that's why I know that's a bad matchup for Josh. We're going to find out because you may have something he might advance. Anyway, let me see you. We'll see you Sunday.
Yes, sir. And didn't you say y'all early in the comments? You said, "Oh, that's right. We're off. The Rams got to play next week. They're going to arrest Stafford. If that arrest Stafford, because he gonna Ronbo, he gonna get his ass whooped in Detroit. I hope he finished the game. He gonna be hitting that turf.
You know that defense is ready. All right.
Yep.
All right, Tony. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Sunday. Yes.
Take care.
You too. And there it is. We're gonna call it a night. Who's that always asks me to just go eat? Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. It's late to be eating. But the food tastes better after I get through. I work up an appetite doing this somehow. Well, thanks for the contributions, fam. Always appreciated. And please, subscribe so you get that notification. We want to see your face in the place. Like I'm going to be in your face at your place Sunday. See you Sunday. Later.